Hello, everyone, and welcome to tonight's episode of Wanderers of the West Coast. We're really excited that you can join us tonight for our hijinks in another plane where we currently are. Before we begin, I just want to acknowledge that we are broadcasting live from the traditional, ancestral, and unceded territories of the Matsqui, Kwantlen, Kathy, and Samiamu First Nations. So welcome. We have another guest tonight. We have Christoph here joining us, filling in for Ashy. And we're excited to have you join us.
I don't think I'm going to be really filling in for her, but we can see what I can do. I'm Christoph Sapinski, a designer of a game called Free Spacer, a sandbox sci-fi tabletop role-playing game. And I'm here to kick butt, I guess, perhaps, or be silly, or whatever we do on this show, kill other gnomes, I think.
You do know I have had a character that was known to kill a character that's coming in because it was the wrong race of the races we were hunting.
That's terrible. You're terrible.
Andrea remembers that one.
I do remember that. That was awkward.
That was a little awkward.
Bad things happen.
Yep.
Okay, so we are picking up from where we left off. We had just last faced off against a grove of various fungi that were not so fun guys. In fact, they attempted to put their hands on everyone here. And I guess we can keep going with character introductions and player introductions. So we've met Christoph, our new guest. Ayla, let's talk to you and your character who has just returned to us again after a incredible rage. Rushed off into the dungeon in a rage.
I would say like a rage, but like kind of more out of maybe embarrassment, because she just doesn't like to show that weakness at all. So I'm Ayla. I am playing Azure. She is a Triton monk barbarian. She does not like having to go into a rage or losing control and going into a rage. And when she does, her color, she starts to get like a bioluminescent kind of color pop out from her skin. And it's very noticeable when she goes into these rages. But as she's kind of rounding the corner and coming back, colors going back to normal, and she's just kind of like getting calmer, I guess.
And it seems that and while you were gone, as you're rounding that corner, you look to the ground before you, and it seems there is a lone dead gnome in the hallway, and you don't know this, but it seems to be Felzu, our erstwhile companion, who was traveling with us and was captured with us.
The one from the artificer room, right?
They were able to rescue him, yes, but unfortunately he fell prey to the fireball trap. Yes, indeed. So so the others are in the hallway here, or in the room here, and they've just faced off against the grove of fungus, and Zippity and Paragon have vanished once again. It seems that they must have gone on another vacation. Perhaps they hopped into a Feywild portal and disappeared once again. Our regrets. We hope they will return to us and join us for our next game. Next, I guess we can talk to Drew. Drew, how are you doing, and how's your character doing?
I'm doing great, everybody. It's Drew back again. I play Tillicent Sprocket, the drow artificer who does not know what a drow is and full thinks she's a gnome. Who last session both confronted the existential dread of causing and almost receiving death. So she's having a great time.
Yeah. This underground sandstone sea cave seems to be quite deadly. Yes, indeed. As you faced off against a number of different aberrations, seemingly kept by an evil wizard, and still have not found a way to escape. Next, I guess we can go to Torsten. Torsten, how you doing?
He's muted.
Been muted.
You're muted, Torsten. I can't hear you.
I'm doing great. Blathers is also doing fine. He seems to be the only one doing fine. I think he's the only one with full hit points. So, oh, and Azure, I guess, also. Maybe.
Actually,
Right?
Thalia looks
Never
in
mind.
pretty good
Nope,
shape at
just
this
me.
moment.
I'm doing fan-diddly-dastic as well as Blathers, except that there was a lot of deadly plants. But other than that, Blathers is doing great. I'm doing great. It's been a hell of a time.
Indeed. And I guess we haven't actually talked to Andrea and Blair about their characters yet. So let's go to Andrea first. Andrea, introduce your character and yourself.
So I'm Andrea from Adventure Dice and Terminal City Tabletop Convention. I'm playing Thalia, the human chef, she calls herself. But she's a barbarian paladin, and she wields a cast iron frying pan with precision, both cooking meals and fighting. She uses it as her melee weapon of choice. And she's kind of disappointed that these mushrooms we encountered kind of came to life and attacked us because, I mean, it's another ingredient for her. So, yeah, that's where she's at right now.
They haven't exactly been culinary delights. They've been more hostile. We've been learning a lot about mushrooms in this gnomish dungeon.
Yep. Which is hilarious because I hate mushrooms, so Tal's not that discerning like I am, so.
And last but not least, our tall wild magic sorcerer, Blair. Tell us about yourself and Auckland.
I am.
How they're doing.
I'm the other half of Adventure Dice, and we excited to play. And Auckland faring less well with about a third of his hit points left, give or take. He had a rough couple of hits. Being a sorcerer, he's not really used to being in melee combat or getting hurt, so he'll have to find a way to fix that.
Indeed. That would be important. All right, so yes, as I said, we left off having found some treasures within Aletho's menagerie. You have not found the evil wizard who captured you yet, nor have you found the Badger King, Joros. Additionally, there is one other guardsman missing, and you have not found a way out. What would you like to do, friends? There's still a number of corridors that have not been explored.
The token on the map for our new friend, are they physically there right now? So
they just appeared out of like nowhere. Like seriously, this like timey-wimey magic stuff happens and they appear. So Christoph, tell us about your character again. Tell the party what they look like and feel free to make friends.
I think you see Xanath appear, like shift out. They look like a kind of a gnome with quite a large head and a huge set, like a huge hair. And they appear and look around like, oh boy, looking around. Then turn around. Oh, you're back there. That's not where you should be. 1 second. And walks behind you and then appears and goes, hello, I'm here. Do you remember me yet? No, you don't. Okay. Wrong time. That's fine. So, what are we doing now? I don't want to give any spoilers. Oh, I'm a wizard. I'm a time traveler, I think. I'm not sure. It's a memory issue with time. You understand, right? And he just looks around at everyone like you should know who he is.
Auckland just kind of looks over at him and goes, excuse me?
I'm gonna look at everybody else as well,
and I've got my hands ready, and they're kind of flaming, ready to just launch out a firebolt at him, just like, who are you?
Don't go out of control. I know magic's hard. Calm down.
I mean, we have made a lot of new friends in this weird place that we found ourselves in. So I don't know about time travel, but I definitely know, like, where did our friends just go? Where's Zip?
That has been happening, hasn't it? I'm sorry. I think I might be causing most of that for the last while. Have you had having people disappearing and reappearing randomly?
In fact,
Yeah.
Zippity A and Peridot were standing right where Xanath was as you turned around, and Xanath was the only one there.
Yes,
Turned up Azure
miscalculations.
behind you.
Miscalculations, matter, energy, persevere. Do you know anything about chronomathematics? Anyone?
I don't
Anyone?
think I don't think Blathers has even heard that word before.
Chronomathematics is still a very new science.
Yeah, see? Tilsit knows.
Math
True,
is a
but to
very
have
good science.
this level of control over it, something like that wouldn't be achieved for decades. Oh, I see. I see what's happening. Okay.
Yeah, see? That's why we're such good friends. Or will
Are
be.
we?
Aren't we? We're
Listen.
both gnomes.
Azure, are you
Tilly
okay?
very excitedly pulls like her notebook back out. She's like, "This day has been both awful and fantastic," and puts another tally mark in the little friends section.
Blathers immediately is
I should
like,
really be keeping
need...
track of this. I think she's up to 5.
Oh boy. Blathers
I think you
immediately
are.
is just going like, I don't know what's happening here. I need to go back to something I do know. Azure, are you okay? Seeing Azure just suddenly appear, not okay.
I'm okay-ish. My roll 20 didn't have the stab in the back of healing that Tilly gave me at the end of the previous session.
As you say that, Tilly is
Aha.
holding another like syringe. She's like, "You sure you good?
I'm good. I'm fine. I'm fine. I
I
need.
I can jam it right in there."
I'm okay. I do need to sleep at some point. In my calming time, let's just put it that way, I haven't slept.
I don't remember if you guys took a long rest. I think you might have taken a long rest at one point already.
We did.
Yeah, we took a long rest last session.
Yeah, in the
I
last
think
session.
since then it couldn't have been more than a few hours. So
Okay. Yeah, I know that
probably
they
not
had
physically exhausted. You just mentally exhausted. Sure, definitely.
Yeah.
A lot of death, a lot of killing and death, and
Exhausted enough that certain abilities will need a longer rest to come back.
yeah. The others tell you, however, that they found what seems to be Aletho's private chambers and a couple of additional items that they were able to pull for and keep. And
Cool.
We found a bird. Did the bird stay, or did it go with Peridot?
Wait, is the bird? We still have Tweeter Pan.
the little bird cage in
The
the
little
bird.
canary
The
that
bird
was.
was gone.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah,
indeed.
okay.
The bird would have
Okay.
gone with Perry. It's living in her hair.
Oh.
So
Do we still have the cage?
I don't know who had the cage.
Probably
I thought
Peridot.
Peridot would have had the cage.
Probably Peridot.
Probably Peridot.
Yeah. So
Well, that's another mark of worst day ever.
they vanished away with their items.
So sadly erases a little thing from the friend tally. Now the bird is gone.
I think that Xanath would come over and go, why don't you put down a maybe column? Makes things a lot easier. Like a quantum flux one for people who are just missing.
She looks at her and like her eyes like light up. She's like, "That is an excellent idea." And she starts like she starts to make like a column and then like starts like getting into it and start drawing like all these like little like diagrams and stuff and like mathematical equations and sine waves and shit. She's just like, "Yes, this will be much more efficient."
Thalia
Our
peers
Devbar
over and is
system.
like, Tilly, you're an artist.
I don't understand.
There's
It
no
looks
art here.
pretty. It looks like art.
It
Yeah.
is a
It is art.
poetic use of math.
Is that not art?
I don't. What is art?
It's pretty things that make people happy.
This is too much for
Like
Blathers. There's too much going on for Blathers to handle.
function?
He's gonna leave and just go to this corner here and just stay watch. Blathers just like, Azure's okay. Everyone seems to be doing their thing. I don't know what the fuck's happening there. I'm gonna go stand watch. So Blathers
Watch
just
down the
leave me
long
alone.
hall.
Should we head on? I don't know what part we're in, so it makes it very difficult for me to help making, decisions.
I'm gonna light up my drift globe and toss it at Tala and be like, I think you might need this again, eh?
Oh, yes, please. Yes, please. I had to like buddy system with Blathers last time just to make sure I could see, and yeah. This gives me a bit more freedom.
Oh. Okay, where are we going?
I'm not quite sure what. Oh, wait, I have an idea. And Tilly like walks over to Auckland, and like she like reaches a hand out and like grabs onto the back of Auckland's belt, and I was like, all right, this way. When Auckland eventually wanders off, like I'll be nearby.
Oh, taking babysitter duty.
Hold on, did you just clip something to Auckland or just hold on to him?
She just grabbed onto your belt. She's like, all right, I got him.
Oh, I definitely imagine like a piece of rope. Something like, all right, sounds good. 50 feet of rope.
So
No, like that's even better. She like makes like a little like leap. She makes a little tie there, like ties one end to herself. She's like, I got him.
just kind of
Like a big
unhooks
thumbs
it,
up.
unhooks it, drops it behind him. Like, what is that? That's
I don't got him. He escaped.
He escaped. Oh no! I don't know what happened. I just found the end of the rope. He's
I
gone.
feel like he's so large, he should make more noise, but he's like he gets away so quickly.
I remember him telling me he comes from like a family of Goliaths that are like super fast, which seems odd to me, but I don't have, I'm not going to be prejudiced against that. If they're super fast, that's really impressive to me.
I mean, one long stride of theirs is like 4 steps of mine. So
or
My little
two
owl
flaps
legs.
of wings. So
Yeah,
exactly.
This is the drift globe, actually. So.
Oh, nice.
I think
There you go. So everyone can control that from now
I
on.
think just Torsten wise speaking, the only direction we haven't gone is down that hall. Just looking through all the map, I think we've gone through every other opening.
That is
that's come
correct.
across.
I think so.
That is
Which hall?
absolutely correct.
The
This
one
hall?
straight to our left where we're bulked up here. Yep,
Yeah.
that's the
Western
only hallway that we haven't really crossed.
Yeah.
And there is a doorway
And then
that
the
leaves
door
the
in there.
artificers.
Oh, that's right. There's another double set of doors in that room. Okay,
Yeah.
so we
Oh,
have 2
yeah,
options
that's
we
right,
can
that's
go then.
But spoilers, they connect. So
Yeah, fair enough.
Blathers doesn't know that.
well, actually, because your vision is the 60-foot dark vision, right?
Yes,
You can, so that's exactly how far you can see currently.
I will
Right.
move up
Wait.
to just the edge of the T section to give me a little bit more. It's gonna uncover
Alright.
like another set of tiles, and that's it.
Yeah.
I would actually like to do something similar and just kind of pop up next to Blathers and look out in the same way. I think I have like how much dark vision do I have? don't
I
know.
also have 60 feet of dark vision. As all
I think-
notes
I think I have
in the feature
120
do.
feet of dark vision because of the drow.
Yeah,
I think
so
it's
you can see right
everyone
down the end of
but
the hallway.
Tala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You should really get that fixed.
So listen, you can like see right down to the end, and you can see that it turns to the right.
Are we blocking you? Auckland?
He doesn't
I'm
want to
just
be
gonna have
rude,
my-
just barge through. So
That's
Oh,
fine.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
take
but
my
could you-
trident out and move up through
All right.
the
Xanath, could you possibly
carefully
tell me-
through.
Xana, could you possibly tell me at what point in the future does Tala upgrade to dark vision?
Oh, when she gets enough money, there's goggles and such. There's lots of ways to do it. I think you actually have something to do with it. Get her a set of goggles,
Oh,
dark vision goggles. As an artificer, you
Well, I
can
was
just
like,
make those
oh.
anytime.
I'm not an artificer, but all right. Blathers like,
I was
will
talking to
create-
Tillicent this whole
Oh.
time.
Blathers is standing there like, I create. Oh my god, my
Meanwhile-
future is a tinkerer. Oh no.
Oh.
Meanwhile, like Tilly is like kind of like drawing like diagrams in her like notebook that do look a little bit like Blather's like little owl crest thing for like night vision goggles she's been trying to design.
I'm
I
gonna
love it.
peek around the corner. Do we see anything?
You see more hallway.
More hallway.
I'll reveal that for you.
Oh, if those two are going to the front, then I will hang at the very, very back and watch our asses.
You don't trust our ability
like
to
to hang around
scout
the
things
middle.
for you, or
No,
what?
I trust your ability to tank whatever comes around the corner.
Tank. I'm not a tank. I'm a sorcerer.
Okay, but
I
Azure
mean-
can, and then you have a nice constitution number.
Did someone say tank?
Speaking
Or did you
of,
mean frying pan?
Either or.
You should probably be in front with the whole...
Both work better than feathers.
I actually summoned my familiar Nader, who is a miniature owl, and place him on Blather's head.
Oh no.
Yes.
Wait, sorry, you placed
I
him on
love
Blathers?
this.
Yeah, I just kind of put him onto Blather's head. Oops, they stack owls now.
This door is unlocked. Locked.
Which one?
The one that I'm.
It is unlocked. You can walk in there.
Okay.
That's the laboratory. That's where
Okay.
you saved Felzu. Fortunately, he did not survive that rescue.
Oh, I really thought you saved Felzu. Huh, I got that wrong.
He got.
In another timeline, perhaps.
the forces of chaos were
Yeah.
not kind to him.
Did you
There
kill
was
him?
an explosion.
Again?
Okay.
What? How many timelines does he die?
This is from the gritty timeline where we're like a Mad Max world, all fighting each other for
Yeah.
supremacy.
Apparently, I need the goatee. This is the evil timeline.
The
Oh,
darkest
this is the
timeline?
darkest
The
Yeah.
darkest
Timeline,
timeline.
is it?
That's it. Yeah.
Yep,
Uh-oh.
exactly.
That's hilarious.
If we look at the year 2020, we can't deny that.
This is true.
Is this a door up here?
There is a door up at the end of the in the middle of the hallway there. Yes.
Can I listen against it and see if I can hear anything on the other side?
For sure.
What do you hear?
There'd be what, a perception?
It is a perception check if you're making an active perception.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a 4.
What's your passive then?
Passive is a 12.
Well, okay. So yeah, you don't hear it.
I don't hear anything.
Would you
Are
like
you
me to
right
break
up
it
against
open?
the door?
I'm
The
gonna
door
try and.
does not seem locked.
Would you like me to pick it up? Pick the or I guess
As
I
there
can't
is
pick the
no
lock,
lock
but
on the door.
would you like me to address the door for you?
I'm
Address
gonna
the
try and open the door then.
Hello, Mr. Door. Could you please open? Thank you.
I was gonna pull out a shirt and maybe some shorts, put it on the door.
Oh, that
Shorts.
kind of.
Address
I
the
see.
door. Yes.
Word.
I guess you should open it then.
Mhm.
Yeah, you can open it. Open the door.
I'm sure whatever's behind it
I-
is sent in quantum state or in.
And when
Totally.
is Azure opening the door, or is Azure gonna let Auckland open the door?
I'm gonna open the door. I remember
Okay.
the last time you
Okay.
opened
Well,
a
I'm gonna
door.
step back here
Oh,
so it's a little
interesting. There's
safer.
a new button. Okay. Sorry.
You,
I'll have to
you
look at that
triggered
later.
a trap apparently that
There's a-
poisoned me.
There's a new button on the door.
I don't
It's a
recall
bad
that.
Good
button.
thing since then, Auckland has triggered no more traps.
Auckland's not known for triggering traps, so it's good.
So
You
I'm
guys
gonna-
open the room and you come
What?
into what
Old
seems
no
to be-
traps Auckland?
That's right.
Old never triggered a trap Auckland? That's trap proof.
Auckland doesn't trigger traps. He triggers people.
Yeah.
You
Well,
enter what
anyways.
seems to be another barracks. It is completely empty, save for a single gnome tied up and bound in one of the beds. They look up and they see you, and they're. It's Onbard, the other guardsman that you met in Badger Point, who's traveling around with you.
Oh,
Indeed.
we found another one of Peridot's buddies.
Well, this one was he was a little tighter with Auckland actually.
Ah.
He was the one that was friendly to Auckland. The other one was kind of hostile to Auckland.
Auckland, your buddy is over here.
Oh, okay. He's gonna make his way in. Oh, Onbar. How have you been? How have they treated you? Oh, I'm opening random boxes.
He can't exactly answer at this moment, as he is bound and gagged.
Why aren't you
He seems to
answering
be
me?
manacled,
Oh, you seem to
and
need
his
help.
feet and hands with steel manacles.
Uh,
Additionally, you look to the table in the room, and there is a pretty decent, what seems to be a card game that has gone on with a bunch of coins on the table.
well, I'll ungag him so he can talk, and then see if I can do something with his manacles.
Thank you. Auckland, I never thought I'd see any of you again. Do you know what Felsu is? And the king?
We're still
Is
trying to find the king.
And he kind of looks behind you, and he doesn't see the king, so he's like disappointed.
We're still looking for the king. We haven't found him yet. Wait, is that true? We haven't found him yet.
No, not yet.
Okay.
Here, let me help with the manacles.
He's got a really bad intelligence. He doesn't remember these things.
Can I pick the locks?
Yeah, absolutely.
So that's my proficiency bonus, right?
Actually, I think at this point you guys probably would have searched and found keys for the manacles already, because as you've been traveling through the dungeon, you already killed the guys that had the keys. So it's just not something I would have mentioned. But yeah, you killed the mercenaries, the gnome mercenaries that were working for and guarding this guy already. So
Wait, don't we have
I'd say
keys
you
for
have the
these in our
keys.
group loot, guys? Someone want to check our bag of group stuff to see if they've got the keys?
Yeah, so in this case, Ayla, Azure's you're about to pick the lock with your found lock picks that you sort of cobbled together throughout the dungeon, and instead you're like,
Wait a second.
in this case, the lock pick is, oh, I've got the key.
She has been carrying most of our loot, let's be honest.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
Tala and Azure probably, yeah.
Perhaps the keys are in your lockpick, so you go through. Oh,
Yeah.
here's the key.
Yeah, it's in the same ring. I've just put anything.
Yeah, for
in
sure.
there.
Oh, is it this one?
Lockpick,
No, it's not.
lockpick,
Actually, that's what you do. You have to check
keys.
3 different keys. And sure enough, you unlock them. And he's like, "Oh, thank you." And he kind of rubs his hands, and he looks at you, and you can tell that he's been through an ordeal. His face is all bloodied and stuff like that. And he gets up from the bed. Now he's just a simple guardsman, right? And he's like, "I'm ready." He goes over to one of the foot lockers, and he grabs what looks like a rapier and picks it up.
Did you look for
Oh.
armor too, or there might be shields and stuff in there? And I think Zenith summons a mage hand and starts going through and picking out spare change out of the
Help
card
Onbar?
game.
Onbar walks over to you. He's like, "You weren't with these folk before. You look familiar
Before.
somehow. Do I know you?"
Oh, I'm your great grandfather.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
I never met you before. I'm just a gnome. We look the same.
no, I'm quite sure I've met you. No, couldn't be.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Maybe you do in the future.
Maybe he
It
has
would have been
met
in
you,
the
but you haven't
past.
met
What are you
him.
talking about?
People don't. It's fine. It's all beyond your pay grade.
Oh yeah, okay.
And I think Zenith starts searching the room with mage hand and just looking around for all the boxes, seeing if there's anything of use.
profusion of gold, silver, and copper pieces. In total, there is 129 gold.
See, they lose all their money to gambling.
23 silver. And say 230 copper.
Is the copper all scattered around the bed from where they flicked the pennies at the prisoner? Or
No, it's
something?
part of the whole pile of coins. Like clearly they were playing, and then they got caught in the middle of a poker game, and they were playing real coins. So copper pieces were being used clearly.
When we look at Onbar, does he look like discolored at all? Like Felzu
Onbar
did?
does not look discolored. This is just, he's purple to mark him as a specific character.
Okay.
Yeah. He looks up. You're like looking at him weird, like kind of eyeing him up to see if there's anything wrong with him.
Mm-hmm.
No, yeah, he doesn't look like there's anything wrong with him. But I will give you an insight check. How's that?
Okay.
Roll an
Sure.
insight check.
That would be an 8 plus 5, so 13.
13. Okay, yeah. So yeah, no, it's Anbar. It's the guardsman that was appointed to escort you after Auckland had his wild magic accident in town.
All right.
It seems so long ago now, but yeah, that's what happened. That was only 2 days ago.
I'll say Tilly will kind of peek herself in like in Gnomish. We'll say to Onbar like, "Hello, Onbar, is it?"
Yeah, that's my name.
She extends a hand for like a handshake. Like, "Oh, I'm Tilly. It's excellent to meet you. I had
It's a nice
a
name.
quick. Well,
I have a
thank you.
cousin named Tilly.
Yes, it is a fine name.
Well,
But
yes, it's a good Gnomish name.
Well, good Gnomish name for a good Gnomish girl.
It's okay, yeah, sure. He's sort of not really catching on to what you're talking about. But he agrees with you.
I did have a quick question for you. Now, hypothetically, if we, for no reason at all, wanted you to wait here safely until we had cleared all the danger up this dungeon, would that be a thing that you would do?
What do you think we're gonna end up going against?
Nothing. Maybe, probably, definitely, possibly deadly things. But
I heard some of the guardsmen talking about Aletho. Isn't that Jor's brother? He couldn't be alive, could he? They kept me and Felzu in here, and then they took Felzu away. You say he died by a fireball. Was it Noble at least?
Yes, he died to save all of us.
Fireball deaths tend to be noble.
Is that a deception check? That is a lie.
That was the
In
slowest
this case,
monotone
what's your
ever.
charisma? What's your character's charisma?
I can't imagine it's good.
24 with that fucking thing.
Okay, you should roll then,
It's all right.
because you're clearly lying to them.
Yeah, all right, let's do deception. Oh, please be good at deception. Oh,
This can only go well.
For us or for him?
that's
yes.
That's a 7.
Yeah, he's like, what did you do? Trip over his own shoe and fall on a dagger? He kind of realizes, yeah, like, you're lying to him. Well, I'm not going to go out like that. He takes a rapier. He's like, shoo. I'm going to fight my way out of here. I'm with you. And he kind of looks around. And he finds like a suit of leather armor, and he pulls it on.
Auckland
Pulls on
kind
the
of
leather
comes up and
jerkin.
he's like, "What's with the weapon? Are you gonna fight the furniture?"
He doesn't want to guard the room. He wants to come with us.
But this room is our most vital.
Onbar
defensible
is swearing he wants
stronghold.
vengeance for Felzu's death, and he wants to help you find the king.
The king didn't do it though. Well, maybe he did.
Oh, he wants to help you find the king
Oh, okay.
and kill the evil wizard that's clearly down here.
Oh, that's responsible for Felzu's death.
Yeah.
Yes, of course.
Blathers, I want to give you some insight too. As you're waiting there,
Okay. Yeah,
you
I'm
think
just
you-
watching. I just have my back to the door, just watching the hallway and that.
You think
scary
you hear
door.
the scraping of metal on stone?
Oh
I don't
no.
like it. Is I'm assuming it's
Oh,
coming from
no.
that set of double doors to
From
my
the set
right.
of double doors.
Is there any way I could roll to get more out of that, or is that all I can get?
Well, how about this? Make a stealth check.
Oh, okay.
Mm,
Am I moving to the door, or is that a stealth check? For
If you want to get
current
more out of
position?
that, then yeah. Well, while this is all going on, they're talking to Onbar. I see that you position yourself in the hallway. So
I
when you hear
will-
noise, move stealthily towards the door.
I
Right.
would only like to move up that far,
Yeah,
but I'll make a stealth check here.
make the stealth check. Yeah, it's a nice day for fishing in it.
12.
12. Okay, let me just check some numbers here.
It's above 10, guys. Don't worry, it's fine.
Yeah, right.
Famous last words.
Oh, sorry. Hold on. 1 second. Wait. Where is it here?
Oh, what?
Damn it. Never mind. It's still a 12.
Okay.
My silent feathers, I thought it gave me advantage on stealth checks, but it just lets me add my proficiency. So
Proficiency. Okay.
still a 12.
No. Okay. So yeah. Unfortunately, as this conversation is going on, you move close to closer and closer, and actually, you know what? Because you're behind a door, I'm going to give you advantage. I want you to roll again. If you're behind a door,
Let's go, boys.
No direct line of sight, so it makes sense.
19.
yeah, okay, that's good enough. So you hear the scraping of metal on stone, and you hear what sounds like a, but it sounds like a robotic growl,
Blathers is then going to silently fly back.
and it's like sounds like pacing in the room.
Blathers is going to silently fly backwards, dip his head just under the ceiling, inside, lower for the other owl on top of me. Oh, I'm not sure what's down this hall, but it's loud, unnaturally loud. And seeing as we have an unnatural person talking about unnatural things, I'm not liking the coincidences.
We should probably go deal with it. You don't want it to come in here. Better to get the spring on it than the spring on us. Right, Tillicent? It's almost springs.
Blathers
That's
is
right.
Blathers
You're
is
either
hyperventilating.
you're either the spring or the sprung upon, and she like cocks her like Mega Man arm cannon.
Blathers is very nervous. Blathers is gonna pull out a couple feathers.
Okay, Tala will slip out into the hall to join Blathers.
Where's that damn thing?
I'm
here?
gonna do the same.
I think Auckland is going to give an inspiring speech to Onbar to head forth out there ahead of everybody and take care of this
No.
problem to
No,
avenge his
no.
friend.
No,
Would you like me
please.
to roll a persuasion?
Oh no.
We have saved 0 people.
Before all of that happens, I'd just like to say I pulled out 3 feathers.
Okay.
That is all. My bow is now full of lightning.
Okay.
Yeah,
All right. Persuasion on Onbar. Let's see how well this goes.
You're persuading Onbar to stay behind.
No, I was trying to
No.
persuade him to avenge
Go forward.
his friend's death.
He's already going to do
and
that.
Charge,
He's straight up
charge
coming
in
with
front
you.
of everybody and just like
I have his
go.
guard stat block pulled up already.
Does that mean I get advantage on
Please
this roll
don't.
then? Because he wanted to do it anyway.
You don't need to roll.
Oh, okay.
It
Then I will
happens.
just inspire him to do so. Not that I'm a bard, but I can inspire him to grab this challenge and just run with it. Like literally, run, go.
Awesome.
Then I will
Tillicent
slowly...
takes a bunch of like loose nuts and bolts from her bag and just like chucks them at your head. Like bad.
Tally, you walk up to the door, and you are the drift globe floating above your head. Now, you guys might want to look into the fact that the drift globe can actually be brighter or darker too, right? I know it has additional abilities. Right now, you're just using it as light spell.
But it has
basically.
daylight. Yeah.
Yeah. In any case, so right now you're at the door, and you can hear this like.
Does it sound
Metallic.
like anything I've heard before?
Yes, it does. It sounds like the metallic steel defender that you fought in the alchemist's in the artificer's laboratory.
Oh.
Yes.
Does anyone have heat metal?
No.
No.
No. I can detect if heat metal is happening.
So can I. I just go put my hand up to it. Ooh, that's warm.
Yeah, that's true too.
I could do fire at it.
I'm
Okay.
gonna ready up next to Tala. Actually, I realize I have no key points or anything left. So
Oh, yay.
Oh
Um,
no.
Yeah, you have just because you had that fit of madness. Everyone else has gotten a rest at some point for the most part.
I would like to say, Blathers is how tall is the ceiling in this hallway?
The ceiling is about 10 feet high.
I am hovering above Azure.
I'm also
And-
standing
and
in
apparently
Azure's
Xanath.
space.
And Xanath is actually really small, so I can
So
actually
if-
do this.
So we have Xanath underneath Azure, who's underneath Blathers, who's underneath an actual
There you go, there's
Feywild
Xanath.
owl.
Nadar, my familiar.
Wait. So I
Actually,
want to pitch something.
awkward.
I want to pitch something to Christoph before you started.
There's a little
Okay.
bigger
So-
than the rest, guys.
Would you be cool with Xanath like riding on like Tilly's back, just kind of like, almost like just
Master
like
Blaster?
on the back, like spell charge out in front.
Let's do it.
Yes.
Like one of those little like saddles where it's just like a platform for a child to stand on, and then they just hold on to their dad.
Are you gonna play
Yeah.
backpack gnome?
yeah,
Backpack
backpack
no.
no, backpack no.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's legit.
Power of
A
no.
small-sized creature can ride a medium-sized creature, so all you need is a saddle. You just need to modify a saddle.
Done.
I played with a guy who has he plays a wizard that is a cat and has a human guard familiar, and because no one believes that he is a cat, so he uses the human to pretend to be the wizard,
Oh, that's cool.
That is
and
fantastic.
so he talks through his wizard familiar.
I've been wanting to do that particular character for a long time too. That's a great one.
Cool. Okay, so yes, you guys are in the hallway here.
Auckland's huge. Like your face is the same, five times bigger than my whole body.
Well, I've corrected that because Auckland is a correct. He's Goliath, right? So it's the first time I've
You're
used it.
muted, Blair.
Hey, I was muted. Goliath is still medium sized. They're just right on the verge of being large, so he is a 5
Yeah,
by 5.
I just made him a little big. Yeah, so I made him a little bigger. He's
Okay.
not filling 4 squares. He's still only filling 1 square.
Oh, okay. It's just emphasizing. Okay.
It's just like when you eat a little too much, but it was the right amount of food, but it was like kind of bloaty, like if they drink beer with it or something.
All right.
So
I'm not the type of DM to make it a size penalty either, so it's not like it's.
So how do we want to do this? Do we just go in weapons ablazing, or
I would say spells ablazing, but sure.
do we go with the
Go, tell us it go.
do we go with a brownie peace offering, or
Have we
it's one
ever
of those.
received any form of peace offering once in this dungeon?
No.
no? But my brownies are pretty special.
That they are. I'm not sure a construct will eat your brownies and consider
Oh.
it special.
That's
I
unfortunate.
truly
hope
wish
not.
it were otherwise, but I don't think it is.
I am torn because on one hand, I would love to befriend a construct. On the other hand,
It's
I
not
do
even
want to take it
possible.
apart to figure it out and be able to rebuild one of my own because that would be truly dope. And now that I'm talking through it, we should open this door and take apart that construct.
You can
Sounds
rebuild
good.
it later. It will be
Okay.
excellent.
Yes. This guy gets it. She's like pointing up.
Right. So
Are you okay opening the door, Tala? or would you
opening
like
the
me to?
door is going to trigger initiative. So you guys can just roll initiative.
Who's opening the door?
Tala will, unless it's locked, and then I think Azure has the lock picks. Someone has lock picks. Do they not?
I have lockpicks, yeah.
Okay. Ooh.
Ooh, let's go, brother.
That is a lot of initiatives. I think someone miscounted the number that's required.
Where am I at? Here I am.
I'm glad I have one rage left. Just saying.
I think
I have lots of spells left. I just don't have any hit points left. Or
Well,
many.
I hope you're standing near me because then you'll get 2 temporary ones.
No, I'm too far away right now.
I'm doing great.
Tala's okay.
Blathers, who did kind of like a tactical hang back last time.
Yeah, there was that.
It's gonna work to our advantage now because like the rest of us are like half dead and Blathers is like ready to go.
Yeah.
You still haven't lost anyone in this dungeon. So all right, so Tala, you open the door.
Except
we've
for
got Xanath on there twice.
Is there 2 Xanaths?
Yeah.
Yeah, I rolled with my actual by pressing it.
Oh, I see. So we use dice. We do not use dice rollers. But it's not like exclusive. You can't. You're not going to get in trouble for it or anything. I see Azure rolled.
I did because I forgot.
Yeah, it's all good.
It's a 5, so.
This is a dice game.
I think Blathers actually uses D&D Beyond dice, so.
I just started using it now just because my dice are packed away somewhere, and I don't know where.
Oh, okay. Well, tonight, whatever. That's fine. Let's just go with it. I don't care. As long as you're rolling a number and telling me what it is, I'm happy with it.
I'll get my dice out of the break.
For Onbar. Onbar got a 15.
I do have one question.
No.
The rage that I ran off in, does that count against my rage or was
No.
it RP rage? Okay,
Oh,
then I
it's
have
an
one
RP
rage
rage.
left.
That'd be cruel. Holy jeez. No, I would never do that. Okay, so Tala, you open
Dungeon
the
mode
door.
on hardcore.
Just figure I'd ask.
No, I respect that you're asking.
It counts 1 RP point though, so you can't RP very much this session at all. So you get your other points.
It's against the rules.
Yeah.
How's Azure feeling right now? Azure would answer, but I'm out of RP points. So you get a shrug.
Ooh,
Or
okay.
a grunt.
Or a grunt.
Okay, so yes, you open the door, Tala, and this is what you see. You see 2 mechanical steel defenders, and she cries, 2 defenders! 2 artificers! And the artificers actually go first because they rolled 22.
Which is insanely high.
Yeah, well, they rolled a 20 and they're +2 initiative bonus. So.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
And the first one points at you and summons a spiritual weapon above your head.
Right.
This clockwork gear covered in ooze appears and swings down upon you. That's going to be 16 plus 17, 18, 19 to hit.
That hits.
Is that would it be a ranged weapon?
No, because it's spiritual weapon.
Okay.
So it's a spell attack.
All right. Never mind.
It's not considered a ranged weapon, and that's going to be 4 damage.
Okay.
Cool. So the other one points at you and cries out, "Hold, person!" And you need to make a saving throw versus
Auckland just
hold
stops.
person. Spell save DC 11, and it's
And a
going to
save?
be a wisdom save, Tala.
Save. Oh, okay. Let's see. That's an 8.
Oh no!
Oh.
Oh no! I'm sorry to say, it sounds like you might be held in place.
Ugh.
Paralyzed, one might say.
Ooh, folks, you hate to see
This isn't going well for you guys so far.
No.
No.
So
It's okay, guys. We have the turn economy on our side.
Yeah, action economy is a thing. Blathers, you flying above Azure.
I'm assuming I see Tala just get absolutely blasted.
You do see her. That spiritual cogwheel, oozy cogwheel appears above her head and like wallops her like in the shoulder. She's like, ah! and then all of a sudden she's like, oh, and she just holds still.
Blathers is gonna fly right up around this corner here, so we can get a line of sight on this gnome here.
All right. So this guy here is concentrating on the spiritual weapon, and this guy here is concentrating on the hold person.
Is it at all visible which one's concentrating on what spell?
That's what I just said. So yes, okay. You can tell the one guy. You can see that above his head he has like a little ring, and it's shaped like the cogwheels. The magic is happening, and the other guy, the magic is emanating out from him, holding Tala in place.
Excellent. I will take my first attack at the closest one, and I'm going to take the -5 penalty to this attack.
Okay, for +10 damage. Okay, sounds good.
Let's see here. So 13. 8 for the first attack. Or sorry,
all right.
8 to hit.
Yeah, 8 misses.
Okay, and then I will go ahead again with the second one as well with a -5 to this. 19.
19 hits.
There we go. Okay. So that is going to be 13 piercing.
Yeah.
Plus 6 lightning.
6 lightning. So that's
19
19 damage.
Nice.
And they need to make a concentration save. They rolled an 8 plus 1. 9 failed.
Yay!
So the spiritual weapon disappears.
And then Blathers will just back off a little bit just to get some form of cover around this corner. Not much, but just a little bit. And just whip around and just 4! And then ready another arrow.
The dogs of war approach.
War puppers.
The first one attacks you, my friend, Blathers.
Can it reach me?
Can it reach you?
I'm flying.
Yeah, I can jump.
In the air.
Yeah, I can jump.
Right,
yeah, sure. I can. You're only 10 feet up. It's a dog. It's a robot dog. It's got. Let's see its strength. Its strength is 14. Yeah, so it's got enough strength to leap up and bite you.
Solid.
It does.
So
it is running.
It rolled a 5 plus 4 is a 9.
It will not hit me.
Okay, so that's a miss. And you are paralyzed, so it gets advantage to attacking you.
Okay.
The second d20 here. Double 17s. So 17 plus
That definitely hits.
19, so 21. D8 plus 2 damage. Ooh, 10 damage.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. It's the goblin cake, a dice. I blame you for the goblin
That makes it
dice.
so much better. It's
Aren't
your
the
fault.
eights
It's your
beautiful,
own
though? Look how
dice.
beautiful they are.
It's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
I'm
By
down.
your own
Tala
petard.
is down to half, so
Your own
The
Picard.
barbarian is down to half hit points.
yeah.
Okay, so that is the end of the Steel Defenders' turns. Xanath, it is time to shine, my futuristic friend.
So Xanath is going to start off by holding their one finger to their forehead in a very obvious technique and telekinetically shoving the dog that is attacking Tala away.
It gets a strength save?
It gets a strength save versus DC 15, I believe.
Okay. Oh shit! I'm gonna roll dice. I rolled a 12 plus 2 is. Oh no! It's an athletics or is it a
Strength? It says.
It's a strength save. Okay.
Strength saving
I got a
throw.
14. So
It is shoved back. I believe. What is the difference? 5.
back 5 feet. Okay. Bam! Back here.
Thought it was the Tala one.
The
the
Tala
Tala
one.
one. Okay, gotcha. Sorry.
And at which point I will also fire. I point out and I hold in this like black, maybe silver, depending on the direct how you look at it, just rod, and I point this wand at it and shoot a firebolt at it.
Okay, sounds good.
And I get an at 20.
Nice.
Nice. That's double damage.
Nice.
And it only rolled
14.
once, so I will roll again. So 24 points of fire damage.
Nice. Yeah, you just blow the steel defender in half. You hit it right. You're like aim perfectly, and you shoot it right in its like gyro core, and it goes.
And I lean to Tellison and I go, I think that was a gyro core. It's a really good place to shoot it. It melts quite easily.
Honestly, the mechanics of it are astounding.
Well, the rest should be fine.
Ooh, I'm so excited to dig into this.
Onbar charges forward. How about you? He shouts. And he misses with his sword. He like runs underneath your legs, Tala, and like shows up to protect you. And totally whiffs.
Aw.
He's gonna die.
Tala, it's your turn.
Oh, so I'm paralyzed, so I can do nothing except make my save at the end of the turn, correct?
That is correct.
Okay. I use wisdom save, which is -1 for me. Oh yeah, that's a 6. That was worse than last time.
You are still held in place. You're like, no. Cooking is
she's
good.
raging inside.
Yeah, totally. Seething. All right. That makes it Tillison's turn.
All right. Let's see. All right. So Tilly's gonna pull out her arcane firearm. And look up to her new friend on her shoulder and is like, I came up with this one a little while back. The effects it's been having on my spells have been fantastic. Observe, and then points at the closest steel defender and shoots a firebolt at it.
Nice. Out of a wand?
Yeah, the
gun.
Wand gun.
Yeah.
Gun wand.
Yeah.
Wand.
I believe that made the
A gond. A gondola. That's a 21 to hit.
21.
Nice.
That is a
21.
solid hit, my friend. Yes.
Yes. That's gonna be
Team Magitech for the win.
Oh, for sure. Let's see what we get. It's gonna be 7 damage.
Okay.
And then bonus action, I'm gonna fire my Eldritch Cannon.
Okay, sounds good.
All right, and so offhand, cocks a little Mega Man arm thing. She's like, also, I've been tooling around with this. Let me know what you think about the effects. And fires over that. That's gonna be. That's a 16 to hit.
16 hits as well.
Yes. That one's only gonna be 4 damage.
But that is enough to finish it off as your earlier damage.
Aha.
Nice.
Precision. I enjoy the inverse electrum spin. It depicts quite a quantum flux on the interior of the device.
For sure.
Thank you. I worked very hard on it, particularly just getting the gears to mash together just right to really like crank out the output of the magical vortex. I have trouble when I'm supposed to be playing a character that's smarter than I am. I can't do that. I can't do that.
Just say Star Trek
I'm
shit.
Quantum.
Say Star Trek stuff.
Becky, nothing. I can't do it.
Yes, the crucible is heating quite much. If you can keep the temperature slightly lower, you'll get more effect.
Like scribbles like down like more notes in their little notebook.
Auckland.
Okay, well, he should be able to, with his limited movement of, well, normal movement, make it to there,
Oh yeah, totally.
and then just fireball them.
Yeah.
Fireball!
Yeah,
That should interrupt some concentration spells, hopefully.
totally will.
So that's 8d6. I need more dice.
Does
4d.
he always overdo it?
Oh, come on! No dexterity saving throws.
No, sorry, that's not. I didn't mean to do that.
Oh, okay.
So
Good.
that doesn't count anyway. So.
Perfect.
So the first one's an 11, and the second one's a 17. So I think one passes and one fails.
28 damage.
28 damage. Half is 14.
Yeah.
So this guy dies, and this guy takes 14 damage.
And a concentration check.
He makes a concentration save. Or she in this case, because it's a female gnome.
Oh. Is that the one that's got the hold on Tala?
The one that's got the hold on Tala.
Perfect.
Yes, correct. So I will roll
Higher
a
break
concentration
concentration.
save against 14 damage, and they rolled a 4. They are not held anymore.
Yay!
There you go, Tala.
Unheld. Unhold that person, you say.
Sure.
All right. So as everything is dropping around me, and I'm an melee character, I'm going to try and get a bit closer. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 40, 25, 30. I'm going to go here, and then I'm going to throw my trident at it. Or at her. So let's see
Sounds
if
good.
this-
Yeah. That's a
me a
trident to
pitch of the
true
trident.
maneuver.
Ooh, I don't think this is going to hit. 12?
12 against the artificer does not hit.
All right. So my trident misses and embeds itself in the wall at this point.
Yeah.
So I'm just gonna wait here then, I guess.
Now you just gave them a really cool like thing to step up on when they do a backflip kick at you.
They move
Doing
towards
it.
At least you gave it a
Azure,
try.
and they reach out
Yeah.
with their hand. They roll a 17 plus it's a 20 to hit.
That hits.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
It's a 3d10 necrotic damage as they cast inflict wounds on you.
Ooh.
Okay.
The
I can't see
1d10,
them.
2d10. Come on, where are you, d10s? And okay, so 10, 14, 16 damage.
Okay.
As the necrotic energy, and like their hand is covered in this like ectoplasmic ooze, and they like slime it on you, and it's like it reminds you of being stung by a jellyfish.
Hmm.
It's like it burns your skin, very painful. Blathers.
Hey. Well, since it worked so well the first time, Blathers is going to fly into the room and take 2 shots of the only one left. I am not going to minus these. I'm just going to do 2 regular shots.
Okay, sounds good.
First one,
Shots, shots,
22.
shots, shots.
Blather's out here doing shots.
22, I'm assuming hits.
22 hits. Oh yeah.
With 7 piercing and 1 lightning.
Okay.
And
That does not kill them.
It's a little sauce
attack,
on it.
second attack is a 24
Wow.
Yeah, that hits.
for 6 piercing plus 2 lightning.
And still they are alive. They take her one arrow in the shoulder and one arrow in the gut, and they're like, "No, my artifice will keep me alive." And they're like walking forward, and they're like reaching in for some sort of like chemical, and they pour it on their wound, and they, like more trying to fight through the pain, but clearly they're on their last leg.
Mm-hmm. Blather still is going to just fly up as close to the ceiling as he can and just like tuck up his talons,
Xanath.
like, "Don't you touch me."
Xanath, seeing that and hearing that there seems to be almost no one left.
Yeah, you can't actually see your opponent at this moment.
Yeah, it's gonna like say sorry to Tillicent and then leap off and run up and like clamber on top of this little doggo, and then
you
hit out with the wand. And I need a wisdom saving throw from them.
Sounds good. They roll a 6 plus 1 is 7.
That isn't going to be very helpful. So
No.
they take 13 points of necrotic damage
And they
when they
fall.
hear bells that only they can hear make their ears explode.
All dead.
Ding dong, your life is gone.
Wow, that was bracing. Hey, look at this. I think this one's still intact. You didn't hit too many things with it. I'm looking inside the big metal dog.
As you look to the side of you, like you realize Tillicent, like without waiting for you, has already started taking apart like one of the other dog's legs.
I was gonna say, you guys figure
What?
you
Huh?
could probably salvage about 50 gold pieces and components.
Oh,
Oh, nice.
Nice. I helped Tillicent salvage both the dogs.
was there like if I
You
was to
figure
look over
that
the
if you could, like, this would, it only takes like a minute to do this too. It's like you're like it's pretty efficient. It's not like it take you a long time. There's another doorway in the room, and it seems that there is another. As you walk over, you can hear what sounds like monologuing from the other side of the door.
We're
I
in
don't know.
peanuts.
It's sort of muffled. You can't really make it out.
We're in peanuts now.
Is it the Scottish play?
Wah, wah.
No, it's,
Oh, I
it's
hope
just
not.
that you can't hear what the person's saying. There seems to be another passage here as well, and I'm going to just reveal it at this point because it's not all that consequential anymore.
Well, that's revealing.
is there anything like on the cultist before we move on, like that
Oh.
seems interesting, or
Or anything else in
Each
this
of them
room?
has
like
a healing potion. One of them had them in their hand about to use it to try and save their own life.
so 2 healing potions?
Yeah, 2 regular healing potions.
Nice.
Auckland has a problem.
Yeah, who would need the healing potions from outside of the group?
We have some damaged people, but we also have some people who probably have pretty low AC and pretty low health. So
Auckland's
like, I
really
don't-
low.
Yeah, I would say Auckland is super low. I mean, I don't know what's behind the next quote unquote maybe final door though.
I think-
I can't even walk through that hallway, so
is
I
Auckland the
think
type who
Auckland
just
may be
drinks
Azure.
random drinks that they find on random people?
if
Seems
he
to be-
found it, he might. If someone else find it, it's less likely.
I'm gonna give Auckland one of the healing potions if he drinks it or not, but here you go.
I think he trusts you. He'll drink it.
Okay. So it's just a standard healing potion.
What's the standard? 2d4 plus 12?
2d4 plus 2.
Plus 12.
plus
He's
12,
so
I
nice.
wish.
I was hoping for more.
Trying to like sneak it in there also. I like 2d4 plus 12.
Oh.
Yep. All right. Cool.
All right, so my 2d4 resulted in 2. So I got
Hell yes.
4 healing.
Let's go, Auckland.
I think you might have got more healing if you didn't just put the whole thing in your mouth and chew the glass.
I
too.
might have, yes.
Only you had what's her face to
Yeah. At this
knock you
point,
out.
she'd just be like, you know what? Just pass out and I'll do it for you.
We got a death cleric in the house.
I'll say
Gravely.
Tillicent, like,
Just give me one
we're,
second.
like kind of like gathering in the room. Actually, like goes to Tala and Auckland, says, "Hey, can you guys come here for like 1 sec? I think I needed some help with something."
What's that?
Comes into the
I
room.
know where this is going.
Yep.
No, you don't.
Sorry, I just had to say something. I can hear you guys over the microwave that you just turned on.
Oh,
If you guys come here real quick, I need specifically Tala and Auckland's help.
I don't think Auckland trusts Tillicent very much. I think he's gonna stay here, keep trying to get into this hallway.
Auckland would come help, but his hips are stuck in those halls.
he's wedged himself in there and he can't get out.
Meanwhile, Tala is just like super trusting of all of her friends because she doesn't know any different. So she's just like, sure, Tilly, what do you need help with?
Like with an alarming quickness, she stabs him in the neck with a syringe for a cure wounds.
Oh my goodness!
Just thunk. It's like no words, no like lead up. Like as soon as you're in range, thunk. She's like, gotcha.
That's because you remember last time you tried that and Auckland like reacted and stopped you. He's like,
Oh yeah, I think
No,
you like
get out of here.
You full caught my hand.
I'll help you out of there, Auckland.
oh, thanks.
You got 5 hit
There we
points.
go. Okay.
Wonderful. I will
Blathers
take it.
is standing stalwart with his back against. I'm assuming that's a set of double doors here, right? Or am I misinterpreting that?
I think that's just a wall.
Yeah, those are double doors.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah, I have my back against them with my bow and arrow, just watching everybody else. Watching Tala walk up to Tilly. I'm like, don't do it. Don't.
Hey, hey, get out of here. Get out of here. I don't want your
What are you talking about?
your weird.
I don't know what you're talking about, Auckland. I'm just walking around.
I
randomly.
don't want your weirdness,
Tilly,
stabbing.
Tilly,
Yes, Blathers.
if you tie that to my arrow, and I shot him, would that work, or do you need your hand on it?
Well, as the scientific method says, let's find out.
Maybe not now.
The fire,
She's like, already-
the
like,
fire
reaching out
starts
for, like,
surrounding
got it,
Auckland's
like,
hands.
latching into the arrow, like, what?
Auckland, how bad do
What
you
happened?
look right now?
He's 14 out of 32, so he's between a third and a half.
I think Xenis goes, just wait till he goes down, then he won't fight.
But it might be too late when he goes down.
I'm gonna retrieve my trident and just kind of
Oh yeah.
stagger behind Blathers by the door.
Mm-hmm.
How are you doing, Azure?
Azure, how are you feeling?
I say in black. How are you doing? No, how are you doing, Azure?
I'm 15 of 40.
Ooh,
Ooh,
wow.
that's really damaged.
You're pretty bad too.
Yeah.
Tilly, maybe we tie that to in the. Oh, sorry, Azure.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd have to let go of the light. I'd have to let go of the
Tilly got
lightning,
left
though.
for field surgery. Any field surgery left from Tilly there?
I can drink one of the
yeah.
potions. I'll do that. I'll drink the
But yeah,
other
you
potion.
did grab two.
Oh yeah, you do have a potion.
Yeah, let me just drink that other one. So it's 2d4 plus
2d4 plus 2.
She did the pass around and she drank one while she passed to the other person.
Azure, I think you should eat one of my special brownies as well.
I got 7 back.
Ooh, brownies.
Better than Auckland.
And if you eat one of the brownies, Tala will give you one. You get 3 temp hit points.
Nice.
Okay, I will.
Are they
We should have a couple of
good
these
brownies?
because you made those at the beginning of the day.
All right. So 22 of 40 with 3 temps.
How long do the
Better.
temp last?
Until
Until
you
they're
use
gone.
it, really.
Yeah.
Yeah, or they rest.
Yeah.
One or the
Until
other.
you touch your health again and then they vanish.
Okay. So they're not like one of the ones that, because I had 2 before from Tala. I think that was from her.
Rage aura,
Yeah, but
right?
that's only for until your rage ends, isn't it, or something?
No, those end.
Yeah, no, they're gone. Those
Okay.
ones are only.
Okay.
It just says you just gain 2 temporary hit points, so it doesn't say when it ends.
I would say they're gone because you probably lost them in combat earlier. That's what I mean. Not
Yeah.
because they're.
Oh yeah.
Matt, could I roll a quick stealth check for no real reason?
Stealth check?
Yeah.
Hey,
well,
hey,
at this point,
hey.
you guys were fighting and spellcasting. Anyone in that room already knows you're there.
He's trying to sneak
No.
up on Auckland and stab him in the
Yes.
back.
Oh yeah, if you want to do that, you can. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do I need to roll a perception for this?
How about every-
Oh no! I rolled a nat 1.
All right.
Surprise viewing.
And I got a 19, baby.
Nice.
Tillison drops down from the effing ceiling.
Wearing like goggles with extra lenses.
You look
She
like
like
an
lands
assassin
down
if you
like
have a
on
medical
your shoulders, and she like whispers in your ear. She's like, "Surprise!" and then stabs you with the feeling.
Surprise, you now feel better. Just pushing the syringe plunge.
Can I punch him or throw him across the room as a reaction?
If you punch
I
her hard
mean-
enough, she will go across the room.
At the door. You should kick the door instead.
I grab Tillicent and I bash Tillicent into the door.
Oh.
Oh no.
Auckland,
Listen.
Auckland, Auckland, no.
Goes through the door, all cartoony. No, it already happened.
Yeah.
Tillison's like smashed through the door and makes like a goofy.
All
like,
through the door, cartoony
"Yeah,
style.
please."
Not like in a silly way, like a goofy, funny way. I mean,
Also, you
not
you
in
get
a
back
cruel
8
way.
hit
Not in a
points.
cruel way.
Definitely not R2D2. Just
It wasn't meant to be a cruel way. It was meant to be just a automatic reaction of someone attacking him way. So
Roll initiative.
oh
Okay.
oh. Well,
jeez.
This looks a little scary.
that's a pretty look. Hey, did you use that
Oh,
last
no.
rage
Tiring
already?
the chunky
Tala?
chunk.
Oh
What's
dear.
that?
Did you use that last rage already?
I
Tala?
did not because I was stunned
Solid.
the whole
Oh,
time.
that's right.
I did nothing in that last combat.
Good stuff.
Oh.
Excuse me.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna move myself.
Tillicent, you burst through the door, and I'm going to monologue here. And you see, tied in some sort of strange purple magical shadowy webs, Joros the Badger King, who your friends have spoken to you of, and who seemingly is paralyzed. And as this magic swirls around them, they seem to be fading in and out of existence. The other fellow, who you assume must be Aletho, turns and cackles. It took you long enough adventures to get through my menagerie, just in time to watch Joros disappear forever. This kingdom shall be mine, and you fools shall be my first victims. He
So
seems to be
puts-
wearing a shadowy mantle on his shoulders.
Hmm.
Ooh,
The mantle
that is
of
concerning.
what was it? Mantle whispers, right? What? Can't remember now.
Sounds familiar. I think it's the Mantle of Whispers.
I
Something
think
like
it's
that.
the mantle of whispers. Can't remember at this moment. Oh, look at! I was checking their notes. I have it written down somewhere, and I feel like I'm blowing my own monologue because I can't remember the MacGuffin.
It's actually the cloak of displacement, and we're like, oh well, shit.
Might even
I know I
just be
have
the
it
mantle
somewhere.
of the Badger King.
I think that's
No,
what
it's
you're
the
called.
mantle. It's called something else too. But anyway, that's fine. The mantle of the Badger King.
The mantle
You
of
get my
Reggie.
The mantle of the Badger King. Yeah.
Oh, there's the tornado coming in. Okay.
Oh yeah. I'll say like as soon as he's done talking, Tillerson just puts her hands on her hips and says, "Well, you don't seem very nice at all."
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
Say it. Do the thing. Come on.
Oh, not nice at all.
There we go.
Right. Everyone's got their initiatives rolled and inputted.
Yep.
Perfect. We start at the
Yep.
top of the round with Xanath.
Okay, so Xanath is going to move into the room. I think it can move like 25 feet, so they can move right there. And then they reach down towards the ground and pull up, and from the earth rises a strange techno earthen hand over.
What spell are you casting?
Maximilian's Earthen Grasp.
Ah,
And you're casting it where?
I'm gonna cast it over near Juros so that I can, grab him and pull him out
So
of.
he's in some sort of strange, and you recognize it as a portal.
Okay.
And he's not on any ground, so he's being held up by magical arcane energy.
Could he be pulled out of such?
There is
magical?
no ground underneath him. So I'm gonna give you that you recognize that you could not cast the spell. As you go to do it, there's no earthen place. You'd literally be summoning something from like another dimension. It wouldn't work. You know what I mean? Like imagine that there is no ground underneath him because there's a portal there. The portal goes to the Shadowfell. I'm just
I
gonna
thought
tell
I
you
could
that.
pull him from across it. I don't know if it would have reach.
Yes, I could see.
To reach over and grab him.
Yeah,
5 foot square, and then what is his range?
I think it goes up and pulls someone down. That's from what I understand it to be. It goes up and grabs someone.
Yeah, but you can like move it around and. Okay.
I don't know.
I won't do that.
Look at the spell description.
While they do that,
It's a very inventive idea, and I'm not against it, but I'm thinking that in this case, I'm just going to rule that it wouldn't work.
That's okay. I will do something else then.
Just to save us the hassle. Because if you notice, the portal itself is about 20 feet by 20 feet too. So.
Okay.
It's actually 15 by 15.
Okay. So, is this a stairwell or something? Does he have his back to a wall?
Yeah, his back is to a wall, and that's a stairwell that goes up.
Okay, and then
the room is very dark and shadowy. In fact, you notice Blathers. Tala and Auckland, who have the light, that your light in that room seems to dim by half.
Oh.
So your bright light is. Imagine that your bright light is dim light, and your dim light is no light.
Okay.
oh my.
So here's what I'm gonna do then. I cast Pulse Wave.
Ooh, what's that, dude?
It's a 30-foot cone. So he points out as a 30-foot cone goes out, and they have to make a Con 15 save or take a bunch of damage and get pushed back 15 feet into the portal.
Counterspell.
I counterspell their counterspell.
Sweet. Oh.
Oh, I can't because it's my own spell.
No, you can
No.
if you have counter spell.
Yeah, but I'm casting a spell. Oh, it's a reaction. It's a reaction.
React. Yes, you can.
Yeah.
Yes.
But
yeah,
that just
absolutely
means you
can.
don't get a reaction between now and
You
your
just
next
use
turn.
your reaction to react. You can't do anything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you want to burn a spell slot to counter spell and
I
keep your
did.
spell up, then yes, you can absolutely do that.
Okay, so I cast counterspell. This counterspell is a reaction, and then I cast this, and he needs to make a DC 15 Constitution saving throw or get pushed back 15 feet.
Sounds good. And what's the radius of that?
30-foot cone.
So it's gonna, let's see. So it pretty much hits everything in that area.
It goes like this. Pretty much everything short of Juros.
Oh, cone from you.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, okay, so it only hits Aletho then.
Yep.
And theoretically, Jeros, but
No, it won't hit Juros.
because you can untarget it from the enemy, right?
No, I would have stood back to make sure I wasn't that far out.
Perfect. That's
I'm
cool.
having a hard time with the.
Yeah, it's all good. I get it. We'll meta move you back. 23 force damage and a DC 15 con save.
Yes,
I rolled a
please.
1.
There you go.
A 1. 23 damage. He screams. Ah!
That's great.
Fucking painful. And you can see that he is bloodied by that strike.
Excellent. And he moves back 15 feet.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Okay. So you know what? That knocks him right into the portal.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh boy.
He might need to
Do it,
cancel his
do it.
portal. That might be. But he used
No,
his
no.
reaction.
Do
So.
it, Tom.
Oh no! Wait, no, because there's a wall behind him. So you just hit the wall and fall
Yeah,
prone.
isn't he down on the floor
Yeah,
there?
he's on the floor. Sorry.
He
Yeah.
went,
So he falls
"Fing!"
prone.
Fine.
I'm sorry.
You should
Too
let me
bad he
press
wasn't
it.
I
monologuing
remembered
up
my
top.
own
Yeah.
instruction of my own thing. So
The mantle is the mantle of the mists, according to my
Mantle
notes.
of the Mists. Thank you.
Ah.
I remember. That's way cooler than Mantle of Whisper.
Is
But
it?
yes, he took 23 points of force damage.
Yeah, he totally did.
What? Uh-oh.
Maybe I should have pulled him towards us.
I should have saved my fireball.
So these guys appear on their turn. So I just have to pop them into the map. So they're still invisible to you.
Oh, okay, good.
And I meant to pop the other ones on the map first, but so what's going to happen here? This guy out of the shadows is going to appear to you, Xanath,
Oh, whoop.
and he's going to make
This is
his
what
scimitar
kills
attack.
Xanath.
Mm.
First attack is with advantage because it's from the darkness. So that's going to be 21 to hit,
Yep.
and that's going to be 3d6 plus 3 damage. So 1d6 plus 3 is regular piercing damage, so that's 5 piercing. And 6 necrotic damage.
11 damage. Okay. It's looking bad. Looking bad. He's definitely bloodied.
What the?
What is that?
It's a spell rock, sorry. Just
I was like, is it a fighting parasol? Tally would be into that.
yeah, no doubt. That is sick. Okay.
Well, this got a lot harder.
Sorry. Wrong radius. That's only 15 feet.
We should have gone down the other hallway, guys.
We could have went down that other hallway forever because it goes in a big loop.
Yeah, it does actually. Darkness right here. Cast. And that makes it Blather's turn.
And I'm now in magical darkness.
You are.
That's a real bummer. Before that darkness was cast, did I
Yeah.
by chance see this guy over the top right here?
No, so he cast the
Okay.
darkness. So
Okay.
you would not be aware of him, and you wouldn't actually be aware of the other 3 little ones. You saw one appear out of the shadows and strike your ally. Oh, I didn't make
Okay.
this. Did I make this? I didn't make your second attack against you. I'm sorry, Christoph.
Okay.
Let me do that right now. So that's going to be 12 plus 17.
That hits.
Okay.
Think you're about to kill me.
That's going to be not kill you, knock you to 0. That's going to be 9. Holy shit. Damn it! I dropped my dice. I grabbed another one.
Drop your dice and a player.
9.
Sorry, next time you get spot, you're going to have to have a
15
new
damage.
character.
15 damage. There you
You want
go.
punches?
I'm at 1 hit point.
Whoa!
Oh.
I guess we should have had a short rest.
I mean, you could.
I was at full health.
If you try to rest at this point, I was going to come out of that room and after you anyway.
Anyway.
I was at full health. Taking any sort of rest would not help.
And that makes it Blather's turn.
Okay, so for full clarification, Blathers hasn't seen any of those little guys. Just
You have not
Olatho.
seen the little guys. The little guys are still hidden. They're essentially invisible right
Okay.
now. Unless your passive perception is higher than 19.
Nope, it's 15.
Yeah, okay.
Okay. That really limits my options here.
You could just fly through the room randomly and hope to get out the other side of the darkness.
I mean, you did know where Aletha was, and you did know he was prone. You did see that.
Yeah. Okay, I will fly 5, 10, 15, 20, 30. Let's see here.
Doggy treats.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. 30 will put me there. So I'll fly straight forward 30 feet. And then I'll take 2 shots in the direction of Aletho. They would be at disadvantage because he's prone anyways, but they're disadvantaged because of darkness and her prone.
Yes, that is correct. It would not make a difference.
First attack, roughly in Aletho's direction. Let's see here. 25 and a 24.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Sweet beans. That will be a total of.
Except he is wearing a cloak that causes him to be displaced.
Okay. Does it
Just
roll
gotta-
for that? Or does it automatically happen?
I gotta look up the rules. I can't
I
remember.
thought it was a reaction to make him be able to avoid things, wasn't it?
He's wearing a cloak of displacement, so
We'll find out in a moment here.
I just have to double check and look it up. This cloak of displacement has other abilities too, though, so. Everything's easier with D&D Beyond. Okay. So yes, it's when you you're standing place in your disadvantage. So you already rolled a disadvantage. So.
Yep.
So yeah, that's fine. It hits.
Okay. The damage is 8 piercing and 5 lightning. So 13 total.
8 piercing, 5 lightning, 13 total. And
Second attack, also a disadvantage.
yeah,
20 and a 12, so 12 to hit.
12
12
misses.
to hit. Okay. Then yeah, I just send off 2 arrows and through the darkness. I just pray to whatever higher beings that something hits. Lo and behold, one does. That's it. I'll just hover in that darkness, awaiting movement of an enemy, and that's all.
Okay, so that makes it the little guy's turns. Oh, Tillicent.
Oh no. Oh no.
That's not good. Blather's supposed to be the back line. This is not good at all.
Others are supposed to be hanging out with Auckland.
Or that.
The first attack, Tillicent, is a 23.
That's gonna hit.
The second attack is a 21.
Also a big time hit.
Mhm.
So, some dice here. These guys are wielding little wicked daggers, so they don't do as much damage.
Okay.
The first one. 2, 4, 6, 7, 10 damage.
Oh boy.
Mm.
Second
Don't
one.
tell, don't tell me that brings you down.
I'm not down. Not yet.
Okay.
No. The second one
Oh please.
deals 11 damage.
Oh, now I'm down.
And the third one stabs you.
Oh, no.
The third one stabs me. That's I think that's 2 failures.
Fails.
Oh no.
One or 2 fails.
It's 2 fails.
You get 2 fails if you're attacked while I'm in death saving throws.
Yep. Auto
You're
crit.
like,
Ooh.
Oh.
Oh shoot.
you hear Tillicent like,
I can't see shit.
however, Elatho is like bleeding out on the floor, by the way. So you have an ally bleeding out on the floor, and so do they. So
We have 2 allies
Two.
bleeding out on the floor.
I'm at 1 hit point. I'm
Oh,
fine.
right. Okay.
Oh yeah,
Perfectly
you
fine.
are.
Yeah. Fine.
He's going fine.
it's
the
okay.
death saves is bleeding out.
Xanath has seen the future. He knows we're gonna be fine.
That's right. Except
Or it
Xanath
came
hasn't
back
seen
to keep
this
you from
moment
all dying.
for them. So.
Or that.
Then back and he's like, "Hey guys, everything's fine, but."
Cool. So it's Tillicent's turn, actually. Tillicent, you're gonna need to make a death save.
So I turn back time to repeat what we've just done all over again.
Can you?
No.
It's a very precarious role here, Drew.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No.
What'd you roll?
All right, and
Say it ain't so.
I just rolled.
Damn.
What'd you roll?
Oh,
Damn.
It's only 2 if it's a critical hit.
That's a 2.
Oh,
You're
no.
dead.
I'm dead. Tilly's dead, man.
Wait.
What?
Was it a critical hit when you got hit?
I was,
If it's not a critical hit, it only counts as 1 if you're hit while you're down.
This
Oh, it
darkness
only
just
counts as
killed
1.
me.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
that counts as what?
It only
Sorry,
counts
yeah.
as 1 if you're hit when
Oh,
you're down.
shit.
It's a critical hit.
Yeah, that's what I.
It wasn't a critical
Wife
hit.
for the win.
Yeah.
if
Only
you're
2 failures, not
if you're-
dead.
Yeah, so you're not
If you're-
dead yet. Yeah.
Isn't it
What?
if you're attacking the melee attack
But-
while you're unconscious and prone, it counts as a critical hit.
Yeah, no,
automatically.
they were attacked while they were unconscious though. So
Sorry,
What?
Tilly
you know
was
what?
or wasn't.
Let's just, I'm just gonna
unconscious?
say it's only 1. So you're still alive.
All right.
Okay.
Yay!
We're gonna keep going
Yay!
forward
Tilly-
that way.
Tilly's at 2 fails currently. Then, all right, sounds good.
2 fails.
Azure.
Do I remember looking at Tilly if she had on her coat a
Oh, yeah,
potion
totally,
looking
yeah.
icon?
Yeah.
Can I grab that and get her to drink it, essentially?
Yeah, you have to get to them though.
I will.
You're in the darkness.
I could see where they were.
Yes,
initially.
totally. Yeah, for sure.
So I'm gonna go up to her. I'm gonna find that thing, and I'm gonna give her a potion off
Healing
her,
potion. Okay.
off of her coat.
Drew, does Tilly have another healing potion?
On the robe?
I don't know.
No, I have the robe of useful items.
You do have a healing potion on it? Yeah.
I think there is. I'm not sure though.
I do.
I know we
I
rolled.
have-
Did we figure out what was all on it? Did we? I don't think we did actually. Oh no.
Yeah, I think you said I had like potion, mastiff.
Yeah, if it has a potion, then yeah, you can pull off a
yeah.
potion patch and use it. Just want to make sure you keep track of it. That's all.
Yeah,
I don't know. I can't remember what I gave you. So
No, I jotted it down. I was like making sure. I was like, yeah, I haven't used any of the potion patches. I still
sweet,
have-
cool, awesome. Yeah.
Alright,
So yeah,
plus the
2d4
healing.
plus 2.
Whew.
Doesn't matter. It's at least 1 hit point.
Yeah.
I got 8.
Nice.
You are no longer dying.
Yay!
Yeah. Can I do anything else? I don't think so. I'm gonna rage.
All right.
So my yeah, everybody's going super low. We're at have like no healing. The colors start to brighten on her face, and she's
But we can't see it. You're in magical darkness.
yeah. I was
Somebody
gonna
cast a
make
light spell.
well, I was gonna make the drift globe go to daylight, but I can't use that action anymore right now. So
And you're not holding it currently. So
yeah, I'm not.
even though you're attuned to it, someone else is holding it. So
Yeah.
because it is an attunement item, right? The drift clove?
Let's check.
I don't think so.
I don't know.
No, it's not attunable.
Okay, so then yeah, so you don't have it simply. So Tal is the only one that could actually cast daylight with it right now.
I just have to speak a command.
Oh, solid.
So then anyone could do it.
Yeah.
But on there, so really anyone in the party could do it on their action.
Is it a bonus action or an action to?
It's an action. It's casting a spell. So
Yeah, it's an action.
Alright.
Yeah, for 1 hour. So, have I told Tala the code? That's
I don't know.
Have you used it in front of her before?
not
I
daylight.
don't think you've ever cast daylight with it before.
Only light, so probably not.
Hmm.
You should start giving PowerPoint presentations for this once a week.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so it's Onbar's turn, and Onbar, he looks over to Auckland and runs up. He's like, "I'm with you, Auckland. I'll help you." He stands beside you. He's not going into the darkness.
I don't blame him.
Okay.
Is he waiting for me?
Yep,
Oh,
that's his turn. He took his move action to move over to you. He readied an action.
okay, perfect.
Tala's up.
Tala's up.
He's gonna stab Auckland in the back as soon as Auckland moves. That's his ready action.
Yeah, it's Tala's turn.
So Tala saw before the darkness came up, Xanath in there getting a beating on, and
Yeah,
this
by
yeah,
only one creature.
that
And then-
creepy thing,
And then you hear Tilly go, "Ah, ah, ah,
Yeah.
ah."
and then as you're going into the darkness, so Tala is gonna move up to about here, because she's hoping nobody has really moved around, and then she's gonna rage. So anyone within 10 feet of her, not quite, because I'm assuming she runs into whatever that thing is.
Yeah, see, it still occupies a space, so you
Okay,
couldn't
yeah.
go past it. No.
So her intent would have been to go right in that doorway, so she could have gotten more people. But so Azure, Tilly, I think that's it. So Azure and Tilly
Here,
get
there you go. There's your 10-foot circle.
perfect. So anyone in that 10-foot circle gets 2
I don't
temp
see the
hit
circle.
points.
Let's make it darker.
I don't see it at
Because
all.
there's so many damn circles on the map.
While she rages.
And that stacks with my brownies.
You
That
take the higher of the
sure.
2, whichever one gives you the highest temporary hit points.
So
you
yes,
can take that
Auckland,
one.
you are
Okay.
not in,
Okay.
in the aura,
Okay.
unfortunately.
Okay. So that's my bonus action. And having run into this thing, Tala will attack with her frying pan.
And you're in the darkness, so you have disadvantage
So
to attack.
disadvantage. Okay.
but you could also reckless attack if you wanted to.
Oh yeah, that gives me advantage, doesn't it?
It makes it a flat roll.
Oh right. Okay. Yeah. So that was a 15 roll plus my attack.
That hits.
That's like 22 to hit. So
yeah, that hits. You smack the little creature right in the head.
That is 17 points of damage.
And it kills it outright. You hear a and you hear this like what sounds like the sound of sparklers.
Oh,
interesting. I don't know what I hate, you guys, but they're pretty squishy.
However, you can't see anything because of the darkness spell.
Okay.
It's dead and gone. And it seemingly dissipated to nothingness too. Like it burned up in a blinding flash.
Okay. Tala will use the rest of her action. She'll take that next step forward till she runs into this next one.
You can move forward. Yeah, totally. Yeah. And you have a second attack, I believe. Oh no, you're multi-class.
She does not because of the multi-class. Yeah.
Yeah, I remember that. Cool. Okay, Auckland, it's your turn.
Auckland is going to. I'm just trying to remember if it was a bonus action or a regular action to turn my sorcery points into a spell slot.
I think you have to do that as an act. I think bonus, you can do it as a. I don't know. Bonus?
I think it's.
No, the sorcery points like.
It says it right there on that action. I thought you had to do it when you're not in combat. But...
sorcery points. You have 2 sorcery points. You gain more. You can never have more than what's available on the table. So you can use your sorcery points to gain additional spell slots or sacrifice spell slots to gain additional sorcery points. You learn other ways to use your sorcery points as you reach higher levels. You can transform unexpended sorcery points into 1 spell slot as a bonus action on your turn.
There you go.
Perfect. Okay, so I'm going to expend 3 sorcery points as a bonus action to create a spell. Then I'm going to step into the hall or into the doorway, and I should be able to get everything in that room, including this dude over here, with a nice, well-placed fireball.
Are you hitting Blathers?
You're gonna kill our party?
I'm not killing the party.
We're gonna die. And Euros the Badger King?
I
no,
have
won't
a
hit the
decent
Badger
dexterity.
King.
Put me in the fireball if you need to. I have decent dex.
Perfect. I figured you did. We've done this before.
To get killed some more.
We've done this before, Blathers. I'm pretty sure you're good.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Draw shape. So. See,
oh yeah, what's the ceiling 15. Like in this room? Not that I can see it, but for Torsten's knowledge.
It's about 20 feet high, actually.
Okay.
Seems to be some sort of dark chapel.
Okay, so I have another 10 feet above me.
Yep.
What are you trying to...
Oop. I'm just drawing all the shapes to be in the way.
Because there wasn't enough circles on the map.
That's right. I had to add more.
We have some squares now.
I'm getting rid of the squares. Sorry.
Make a circle.
Okay, so that's a 20-foot radius or 20-foot.
I would have just told you can hit everyone with the fireball.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
But you'll hit Xanath and Blathers. You can hit all the enemies.
Blathers is fine. Xanath just needs another spell save. I don't know. There's too many enemies. We got to do something, and this creates the most with the most damage. It creates the most damage to the most enemies.
Let's do it up.
Well, to save.
All right, dexterity saving throw. Here we go.
One of the Darklings makes their save.
Oh no! That wasn't supposed to happen.
Both of the Darkling Elders make their save.
That's 5, 10, 12.
Give me some fireball damage there.
Blathers rolled an 8.
Blathers!
Oh,
I rolled a
no.
6.
Oh, Blathers.
12, 24, 27 damage.
Oh my god.
Oh god. He had the most health out of all of us.
I'm fine! Statistically wise, that was a smart move.
You said 27?
Killed both of the Darklings.
Oh, perfect! Yes! Mission accomplished.
You said that was 27 damage, right?
27.
Solid.
Yeah.
So Xanath was right in there too,
Yeah.
right?
Sanus is dead.
Well, he's just back to
That
dying
is
again.
unconscious.
He's just going back to dying, so he's fine.
Blair, you're not supposed to kill
When you
the
get hit
guest
with a
star.
fireball and you have 1 hit point, you have 0 hit points. So,
Yeah. Yeah, see? He just goes back to dying. It's not a big deal.
honestly,
I
the
wasn't
cost
at
plus on that was
Well, what-
probably you couldn't get a better cost plus on that. That
See?
was
Thank you.
What
Someone
is
understands the math
max
of it
hit
all.
points actually?
there's some serious
27.
math on hitting an ally with 1 hit point.
Whoa.
So I was at
Whoa.
negative 26.
Holy
So that
shit,
was
boss.
scary freaking close.
Oh,
that could
If
have
you
been
would have
so
rolled any
bad.
higher, you could have instantly.
That would have been.
I have to
that
look
would've
up
been
those
fucking
rules again.
All she wrote.
You
No,
would
so
have
you have to go
insta
double
killed
over
another
your hit
gnome
points.
with another
It happens-
ball of
what is
fire.
what is your total hit points, Christoph?
27.
27.
And so,
Sitting at 1 hit point.
oh
it
yeah,
was
no, okay,
26.
you almost killed him.
Yeah. 1 point
Yeah.
more would have been
Very
donezo.
Wow, you almost killed him.
But I didn't.
God.
But I didn't.
But you didn't. We're
But I
good.
didn't.
We're good.
Let's concentrate on the
Wow.
fact that I didn't.
That was awesome. So, Aletho, you hear him casting a spell, and he's like muttering it through blood-soaked teeth, like, and he disappears.
What about the 2 other guys in robes? Did they
What-
fail their concentration
They're still
saving
alive.
throw?
The one guy has to roll a concentration check. You're right, I haven't rolled that yet.
Because this darkness is really fucking killing me.
Yeah, the darkness sucks really
You're
bad. So
telling
he rolled
me,
a
boss.
17, so he's good. So that darkness is still up, unfortunately. That makes it your turn, Xanath. It's top of the round.
Oh wait, I guess I
You are
roll a death save.
unconscious. Yep.
Which is just a
Roll
d20,
high,
but there's
roll
no
high, roll
button
high.
to roll.
Flat 50-50 chance,
High
my man.
rolls, high rolls, high rolls, high rolls.
All right. $13. One success.
Hey.
Oh, there's the button for it. Oh. Yeah, I'm unconscious. Didn't roll nat 20, so I'm not gonna know.
No worries.
We're coming. We're working on it.
Yep. If we
As
work
long
on
as-
it anymore, I'll be dead next turn.
As long as Thalia can stand next to you on her turn, you'll at least get 2 hit
It's
points.
okay, you're only a
No.
guest. So.
I can't get 10 hit points if I'm at 0.
Oh no,
Yeah,
you
you can only
can't.
get 10 hit points
No,
if you have
10
regular
hit
hit
points
points.
only work if you're alive.
That sucks.
Okay, cool. So that makes it the Darkling Elder's turns.
So literally his attacking me was Elder Abuse.
He
Got it.
doesn't attack you. He attacks you, Tala.
He probably
that's the-
can't see me. It's dark as
17.
hell, and I'm like small and lying on the
Small little
ground.
creature like, funk, God.
No, they have blind sight, so they can see you just fine.
It has advantage because
Oh.
she did reckless last time.
Yeah, and it already had advantage because they have blind sight, so they
Okay.
can see you in the darkness.
So
So
17 hits.
17 to hit.
Yeah.
And you take 5 piercing damage
Okay, so that's halved for me for 2.
and 9 necrotic damage from the shadowy energies that
9
surround
full
this foul
damage.
creature.
Okay.
Yes. The other one. Oh wait, it has 2 attacks, so it needs to make its second attack. It needs to do 19
Mhm.
or 16. 19 plus
Yep.
6, yeah, that's it.
Both hit, yep.
That's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 regular damage
Okay, so 2,
and 5 necrotic damage.
5 necrotic. Okay.
And that is the end of its turn. Blathers, you're still 10 feet up, right?
Yep. It's still
Okay.
10 feet up and blind as fuck.
And it leaps at you, strikes out with
Oh,
its scimitar,
Like a pinata.
charging forward. It
How
jumps
dare
does a
you.
cool ninja roll and strikes at you. It's going to be a 21
yeah.
Oh no.
for 6 piercing damage
Okay.
or 6 slashing damage
I'm
and
fine.
3 necrotic
Oh.
damage.
So 9 total?
Yeah.
Blathers plummets. I have 9 exact
no.
hope. I have exactly 9 hit points.
And you
Because I'm-
fall and take.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I was like, I'm
4
10 feet in the air, so I take
Yeah.
a D6, so I automatically fail one.
You failed death save.
No!
Yep, I automatically fail one. It's because
Oh,
I'm 10 feet
no.
up. Solid. Let's go, boys.
Oh,
I'm up
no.
next too, aren't I?
Oh, I love all you guys, but
Yeah, it's
that
your
was my
turn.
favorite. I don't want to
Alright,
die.
cool.
Take a death save.
I'm gonna go find physical dice. Fuck digital for this shit.
I'm glad you guys care so much, though. That really means that this game has been good. That's you know.
Paradox jokes last session about having her second character. It's just like
Now it's getting too close.
The chat is hypothesizing a TPK right now.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's Auckland's
got my
middle
big-
name.
I got my big fat D20 here.
Big boy dice.
The true villain of the campaign was Auckland all along.
15.
Auckland's like,
Yay!
all according to plan.
That's what Xanath came to tell you.
And that's my turn, rolling a 15, moving right along.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good.
Right.
Tillicent,
All right.
you are awake
So,
and prone on the ground.
so I'm
All of
gonna-
those little creatures are gone, fortunately.
Think you're
and I
crawling on the
cannot see
ground
because
going,
of magical
"It
darkness.
was Auckland," and then die again.
Xanth! Ooh, okay, this is hard because like I can't see any of the dudes technically.
And this guy actually can
Um,
see you still too. That's he's 10 feet away from you, so he's
You
not
gotta
within
sort
reach.
back.
But I should move you like that, so we're in proper square blocks.
Tilly calls out, I can't see. Is anyone around me?
Right?
You hear like the roar of two bestial roars. Rah, rah! Two barbarians behind you.
I'm right behind you, and I think Xanth was just ahead, and then Blathers, but I can't see them.
All right, what?
And they're not answering, so that's very worrying. Xanth,
Oh, I do not like that.
Blathers,
All right, I'm kind of like out of options. So Tilly just like just kind of like looks around, can't see anything, knows that there's like something like bad going on. And she's gonna say like, I can't think of anything else to do. Sorry. And she's gonna cast a thunder wave. She's trying to hit things around her because she can't see anything.
As that will hit Xanath.
Oh crap! That will hit.
Yeah, I
Xanath.
was like, what's the range on
Oh no!
Point it not at us. That would be
Never mind.
helpful.
It's gonna remind you
Never
not
mind.
to kill your ally.
Never mind.
There is a downside
Oh.
to darkness.
Do you have the light spell?
No,
You need
I
the
have
daylight
fairy
spell.
fire.
That's what you need.
Just for this? I thought you need just light for
To
dark.
counter darkness, you need the daylight spell.
Oh.
Yeah.
I guess you don't know the code word for the floating ball of light that's coded in this one.
I'll let you roll a knowledge arcana check to see if you recall it.
All right, I'm gonna roll an arcana check.
If you get a high enough arcana check, then you know the command for the daylight for the orb, which happens to be right behind you at this moment.
oh, I see happy face.
Well, you know it's following Telly, and you can
wish
hear
I
her
had
next to
dice
you.
cam.
What'd you get?
Natural 20.
Yeah!
Do you
Natural
remember
20.
that there's a command word for the orb?
Can I make a suggestion for the natural 20? You don't know its command word, but you know the special command word from the base code that they use to make these orbs.
Yes.
So you use that.
I look
Sure
at
enough.
that. I'm just like, wait a minute. Access code unlock.
You're able to cast
unlock
daylight.
underscore daylight.exe. Bypass code 600678 alpha.
Has never reset the
Holy.
Wi-Fi, so
Yeah, I'm still have like I never wiped out like factory settings. I just added my own on top.
I make the thing do daylight.
The best part is you even know the code that the Tritons would use.
So
This is the Triton manufactured magical item.
Ooh.
oh well, they just do an under the sea ripoff of standard Sony design. So
I was imagining like a flashback of like Chili like working on stuff with her father, and you're like, now remember, the access codes for these kinds of things usually go a little something like this. And she's like, Dad, when am I gonna use this?
Okay, so the room fills with bright light, and even though it's normally 60 feet, but because of the shadowy nature of this room, it only goes out to 30 feet. So there's still like little dark corners in the room. Now, as this light comes out, you see that the Badger King, Joros, disappears. And the portal goes.
Oh no.
Oh, that's bad.
We are terrible.
We have rescued 0 people
no,
Zero people.
Onbar is still alive.
currently. I'm not.
Yeah, Ambar not dead yet.
I have a lot of faith in us. However, I have a sneaking suspicion.
Does the portal
Albar's not getting out of here either.
does it peter out, or is it still going?
It seems to close.
Oh no.
As if Aletho's presence or the magic that he was using was what was keeping it open.
So there's not enough time for me to grab Tilsit and throw her into the portal?
No.
Not that I was
Listen,
going
it is
to.
your turn.
I just conceptually
Wait,
thinking.
hold on, I have a bonus action.
You can
I still
stand
have
up
a
from
bonus
prone if you'd like, though.
half move
action. I can stand up from prone. I still have a bonus action.
Yeah, you have a bonus
and
action.
half your move left.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm gonna pull my goggles down as the daylight comes in, look around, see my newly made future wizard friend on the ground dying, and look directly over at this shadowy jerk, and level my big old Mega Man arm cannon at him, and fire.
As a bonus action, you fire your arm cannon.
Cool.
That's gonna be. It's gonna be an 18 hit.
18 hits.
Yes. And
Revealed in the darkness,
That'll be
the
it.
Darkling Elder spins around and holds their short sword towards you.
he gets shot straight in the chest for 8 points of damage.
Damn.
Is this like literally the Indiana Jones thing where he swings a sword around and you shoot him with a gun?
I think it's more than that. Like, I think it's just like she looks over, sees her friend on the ground. She's like, you, and she doesn't know any swear words. She's like, you freaking mean person, and then shoots.
You goddamn sprocket!
Shoots in the chest.
You keep believing that the enemy knocked him down, so that's good.
She doesn't know you did that. She was busy dying.
Good.
Great, Azure, it's your turn.
I'm going to move right up next to this one here, kind of interject between myself and Blathers, and I'm going to two-handed hit him with my trident.
They attempt to block you with their scimitar.
You will see. Oh man! For a 8.
For an 8, indeed, they are able to turn your blow aside, taking your heavy strike and using your momentum against you and spinning around swiftly.
Okay.
This is totally the thing where you try to poke somebody in the eyes and they block with their hand like this.
It's Onbar's turn.
Not at all a stooge maneuver.
For the king, he cries, and he charges in. Gets a 12 plus 3 is 13, 14, 15 to hit.
Nice.
It is able to hit the Darkling Elder below the armor The
I
creature
kind of want Ambar to kill this guy.
cries out, "Ah!" in pain.
He
Onbar
yells.
heals.
Come on, Ambar.
D8.
Come on, Ambar.
His battle cry is kill steal.
6 damage.
That's good, Ambar. Big numbers, big numbers.
And that kills it.
Yay!
Yes!
Go on, Bar.
See, I am from the future. I predicted him to kill steal.
Creature begins to die, and with it releases a death burn.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Bye, on Bar.
Tala, you're going to need to make a DC 11 Constitution save as well.
That's a 22.
22. Okay. So, any creature in that area must make a DC 11 Con save. On a failed save, you take 2d6 radiant damage and are blinded until the end of its next turn. On a successful save, you take half damage, which I'll roll right now. 2d6.
Is Xanath in that aura?
Yeah, I think I am.
7, 8, 9. You are, in fact, in that aura, and you auto-fail that save.
So I take one.
You take
failure, I
a
think.
death save. Yes.
Okay, there we go. Neck and neck.
And the damage is going to be 9 radiant damage.
9? Okay.
And Onbar takes 9 radiant damage. Ah! Does
Disintegrate.
not die.
Oh.
Oh, I only take half.
Yeah, you take half. And Onbar is also blinded.
Here we go.
Oh,
By the light.
at least he had to have like a moment. He got to like, you're like, I killed the Dark Elder, like, and now he's gonna die. He got to have a little something.
I should have warned you that they blow up.
Tala.
Tala's gonna kind of step around the blinded Onbar over here next to Xanath.
My eyes! I can't see! I can't see!
She'll put her hand on the downed Xanath and she'll say, you're a new friend, but this isn't the end for you. And she's singing and her hair kind of lights up a little bit and you take 5 points of healing. And then bonus action is her storm aura. So Azure, unfortunately Blathers is down, Xanath, Onbar, and Tillicent all get the 2 temp hit HP.
They all get 2 temp hit points.
Do I get 2 temp as well?
Yeah, if you don't already have it.
Because I healed you first, you get it.
Nice.
And then she'll continue. So that was 5, 10, 15, 20. She's going to come stand up here next to Azure just to kind of help provide some distractions for this dude. But that's my turn.
How much health was that again? Was that 9?
5 hit points and then 2
Yeah.
temporary hit points.
Got it.
Yeah, that was 5. That was my lay on hands.
7 in total, but 2 temp. 5 and blah, blah, blah. And that makes it Auckland's turn.
Oh, sorry. I'm just thinking. Hello,
Oh yeah,
my
we
name
just
is
got
Bit.
raided.
Yeah.
Thank
hello,
you
my name
everyone
is
for
Bit,
the
just
raid.
letting us, so.
We have been raided.
Hello.
We are on the attack. Welcome to our D&D game.
We were almost bested by our greatest enemy, Auckland, and his
Yes.
fireballs.
We've almost been TPK'd here in the bowels of Aletho's menagerie. Foul Wizard has escaped, and unfortunately, the Badger King has vanished yet again.
I'm gonna walk over here, and
Fireball us again?
I don't have enough
Spell slots.
spell
Otherwise, you would.
slots or anything left actually. There's only the one guy left.
Only one guy.
Okay, well I don't want to.
More lad.
Tall with their scimitar in hand, a Darkling Elder warrior.
I'm gonna reach over to Unbar and go, I believe in you. You've got this. And I'm gonna smack him, well, not hurt him, but just pat him in the back and go, good job. And I'm gonna cast Enlarge on him. You got this, buddy. You got this.
Oh man.
Coach Auckland for the win.
I gotta make up for fireballing you guys, right?
Uh-huh.
And Aletho escapes.
No.
Da, da, da.
So it's my turn, right?
It is your turn right now. Oh, wait, no, sorry. It's the Darkling Elder's turn.
Okay.
Oh, why is it not? No, sorry. Yeah, no, it's your turn.
Yes.
I didn't
Okay,
mean to
so
skip your turn. I see what you mean. You're like, it's my turn, right? Yeah. Yes, it's yours.
all right, so
Sorry about
I'm going to I don't know why none of this works. I'm gonna head up towards the stairs here.
Okay.
And as I go, I think I make it about there. I will shoot a firebolt at the Darkling Elder.
Sounds good.
26 to hit.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice.
And terrible
Only
damage.
6 damage.
Only 6 damage.
They are still alive. That makes it the Elder's turn. It says something in Elven. Does anyone speak Elven nearby?
No.
Specifically Tala, Azure, or Blathers?
Nope, do not.
Blathers doesn't, but even if he did, he can't hear it.
That's right, you are unconscious.
I thought Tala was an elf.
She's a human.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Just a boring human.
I should probably listen closer.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
okay.
good. She's human so that I could take the chef seat for her because she's a chef.
Yeah, she's the chef.
It also makes it weird that you keep asking her what she hears with her elf ears. Weird thing to say.
All right, so the Darkling Elder strikes once at Tala and once at Azure.
Okay.
And you both did you reckless attack Azure?
No.
No. Okay, so Tala gonna be 23 to hit.
That hits.
That's 7 piercing damage
Okay, so that's 3.
and 10 necrotic damage.
Oof. Ouch.
And Azure
Ouch.
5 plus 5 is 10. Misses. Or is it plus 5? Yeah, plus 5. Yeah.
So,
Misses.
sorry, 10 to hit. Okay, yeah, that misses.
And that makes it your turn, Blathers.
Come on, Blathers.
Here we go again.
Oh.
Shoot him. Oh wait, Blathers is in death saves.
7.
Oh no.
No, you didn't.
That's 2
Yep.
failures and 1 success.
No, you didn't. Roll again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Blathers.
Time wizard.
Roll again.
Oh, he's not. I thought
Time
he was
Wizard
memeing.
makes you roll again.
All right, he's not even
Ooh.
memeing. All right, here we go.
I cause a chronal shift.
You're not thinking
4.
4th dimensionally, Blathers.
Oh, Nelson.
Worse. So much worse.
I mean, I guess I can do it again, but that seems like throwing good after bad.
I mean, I will not tell you whether or not to do what you wish. I'm unconscious.
Well, sure, you can do it one more time. There's
Okay,
all my
okay.
chrono shifts. You better roll nat 20 this time.
Or at least a success.
Oh my god.
11. It's positive, but it's not.
That's like the ultimate
2
FU,
successes.
man.
2
Like-
successes, 1 failure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Okay. That makes it Azure's turn.
Thank
Oh
you.
no, Tillison's
Thank you very
turn.
much.
Sorry, Tillison's turn.
All right. What am I gonna do? I think I know.
This Darkling Warrior is
Wait,
hanging
okay.
on for dear life.
Shoot him in the head.
So he's gonna walk on by. Stop over by our Bud Blathers. Pull out a healing syringe.
You have more? I definitely
It's a
thought you
first
were
level
out of
spell.
those.
I've got a good couple of those.
Oh! Woo! I
Uh,
for sure
and you
thought you were
get-
out of those.
No, I used how many of these I used? So I've used 2 of them. So I've got No, this will be the
Spell
third
slot,
one.
yeah.
So I am almost out.
Solid.
And you didn't have to sneak
Thanks.
up on Blathers.
Yeah, works
Others
out.
didn't hear a
I,
thing.
I jam it into your heart like in Pulp Fiction.
Oh boy.
Nice.
And you get 6 hit points.
And you hear him
Hell
go,
yeah, brother. As Blathers wakes up like an old black and white Mickey Mouse.
and
You
your wings
dreaming
can't
about
stop
the center,
flapping.
how many
You're
licks
just
it takes to get to the Tootsie Pop center of a Tootsie Pop?
yeah.
All right, Blathers is up with prone at 6 hit points.
Okay,
And
sounds good.
Tilly takes one more step past Blathers after like healed him. Bonus action, levels a cannon at the elder, and it's like, I have had about enough of your tomfoolery, good sir. Ah, beans. that's a 6 to hit.
The 6 misses. Azure, it's your turn.
She fully whips.
All right.
No, the creature actually dodges low and manages to. It's quite the combatants. This warrior.
It's really flexible. Does the Neo?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So two-handed didn't work this time. I'm gonna switch to one hand. We're gonna
Okay.
attack with the Triton, and does a 16 hit.
A 16 hits.
16 hits. Okay. So that is 1d6 plus 2. So 4 plus 2. So 6 damage.
6 damage. Nice.
And I am going to use my bonus action to just pop it in the face with another
Right.
strike.
Nice.
But cat, enough of this.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that's cocked. Oh, okay. Roll in the bucket. That is 9 plus 14.
14 misses. The creature
Misses.
blocks your strike,
Okay. That's it.
and it is just barely alive. It goes to like. It looks at its weapon and sort of like looks at you all and just realizes that it's going to die. And with that, you hear, "For the Basher King!"
Onbar! Giant Onbar!
Onbar comes
Big
stomping in
Onbar.
with his now grown rapier, and he's like, "You will die!" And he stabs.
Bonuses.
So he got a 15 to hit.
Is he still blinded though?
No, he wouldn't be blinded anymore. It only lasts
Okay.
one round.
One
Yeah.
round. Cool.
I didn't take it off, but actually, let me double check that. Yeah, so it only lasts until the end of its next turn. So
Awesome.
he's like shakes his head off. He's like, "You!" And he like, yeah. So he hits, dealing 8 damage to the creature, and picks him up on on his rapier, and he's like, "Ah!" And the creature explodes in his face.
Oh
That's why I stood back here. I didn't want to get hit with the blood.
no!
Onbar, can you make your save? Because you've got 2 hit points left, and you're gonna die if you don't.
Oh.
So
Dang.
Talon, Azure, you also need to make, and Blathers also need to make DC 11 deck saves.
I can't.
No, sorry,
So-
con saves.
I can't. So I fail. Oh
No,
wait, no.
Why would you
No,
fail
I'm
con
alive.
save?
I'm alive.
Yeah,
Oh,
you're
I'm
up.
good.
No, you've been healed.
I'm good. All right.
Yeah.
Con save.
No, you've been healed.
Yeet.
15.
17.
8.
Gonna say if Blathers falls again, I say we just leave him there. Like come on.
Wow.
Oh my gosh.
Others will remember this.
The Radiant Burst does 3 damage. Onbar, realizing what's going to happen at the last moment, tosses the thing aside and covers his eyes, but takes a little bit of damage, but survives.
Yes.
3 if you failed, or 3 if you succeeded.
3 if you fail.
Okay. None if you succeeded.
It would be I'm
One.
sorry, 3 if you succeed. No, sorry, 1 if you succeed.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
Yes.
1 if you succeed, 3 if you fail.
Yeah.
Solid.
Tala has 4 hit points left.
And he dies.
Thank
Blathers
goodness.
has 5.
We still have a problem. There's no Badger King and there's no other evil dude.
Yeah.
That is a bit of a problem.
As
Looking around
everything,
the room, Onbar sits down on the stairs.
hey, hey,
he
hey!
sits on Xanax.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't see you there. Oh.
Now you know what it's
With
like
that-
being a gnome.
He like begins to shrink down because a minute passes.
Okay, during that time, after dodging some on-bar butt, I will walk over and cast Identify as a Ritual on the magic circle.
Yeah, absolutely. It seems to be an actual magic circle that traverses to the Shadowfell. If you want to make a knowledge arcana check, you can try and discern how it functions. However, I don't think you can cast teleportation circle, can you?
I do not have that spell yet unless it's available, but I rolled an 18 on my arcana check.
Indeed, you think that you might be able to piece together the teleportation circle's destination and how to activate it. You're not 100% sure though.
Okay.
You're like, if you rolled
it.
20, you'd be like, yes, I can do this for sure. If I had the magic circle spell, I could do it. However, I don't think you do have teleportation circle yet.
Yeah, I'd have to. I don't know how available it is.
I think it's. I think it's a 3rd or 4th level.
Yeah, I have 3rd level spells, but I don't think
it's
have.
a 3rd level, is it?
It might be a 4th level. I don't.
I think
know.
it is a 4th level spell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not coming up on level 3 spells.
Yes,
so.
you can tell by discerning with your detect magic that this is a portal. This is a magic circle to the Shadowfell.
Teleportation circle is 5th level.
Thank you,
Right.
5th level.
So I tell everyone this in a long-winded and mathematical way that only Tillicent and perhaps anybody with an intelligence above 16 would understand, and suggest that they search around to see if perhaps they had a backup scroll or any devices in the area that could help us with the teleport circle issue.
I'll look around.
And I will also look. I investigate the area to my most investigation-iness.
Blathers would have no idea what to look for, so I think Blathers is just going to stay at the top of the room, bow ready, and just keep watch.
So this chamber seems to be some sort of meditation or prayer room. There are prayer rugs on the ground that seem to have served as a worshiping area. So make your investigation checks, everyone.
16.
Alright.
Oh, I rolled terrible. 14. Oh, so bad.
13.
Yes.
My investigation.
Anyone else rolling investigation?
I got 18.
Tala will be doing the same thing as Blathers, just standing defensively.
So if you say anything to her, she just gets really mad for no apparent reason. So defensive.
Doesn't have
So
any
you can
range
see,
left.
Tillicent, you notice that not only is this a spell chamber, but it is also some sort of ritual chamber, and there are the marks of many of coming and going through this portal specifically. Anyone trained in survival?
Yeah.
I am.
As well as
You notice footprints
So is Tala.
throughout the chamber.
Aren't we all like Outlanders or something? All 4 of us?
Yeah, maybe
Yeah.
for a lot of us.
2 of you at least, I think.
Yeah. Do you need a roll for survival or you just...
Oh, good God. I have a
You need to
minus
make a
1 to
survival check. You
That's
see
not good.
footprints for sure.
Okay, survival.
Okay.
Only a 12.
That is a 17 plus 5. 22.
Nice.
You notice footprints by the portal that don't seem to descend the stairs, and they are much larger than halfling footprints. They look like that of a live humanoid of medium size.
Aren't halfling footprints bigger?
No, a live humanoid, like medium size.
Gnomes. These are gnomes.
Oh.
And
Gnomes,
they have
yeah.
smaller feet.
Yeah.
Halfling feet are bigger, but they're lighter, so you can tell the difference between them and a medium creature.
Mhm.
I learned these as an outlander or something.
And specifically of it looks like elven footprints.
Because they walk on
Additionally,
their
you
toes.
notice that it seems to have left behind some sort of mud,
Oh, is this mud that we recognize
a black mud. Yes,
from the bog?
yes, indeed. It's a good thing you rolled so high on your survival check.
Bog mud. It can be burnt as firewood.
So this is a teleport circle to the bog?
No, it means people have come here from the bog, I think.
Or we can get to the location we need to go by going
back to the bog.
And you did fight the same creatures that you fought back in Demibog or Temibog. And you also have learned some lore in your time in Badger Point about the mantle of the mists and how it came from the Shadowfell, having been taken from one Lord Annaville, a Shadark High Lord of the Shadowfell.
It's Lord Anvil?
Annaville.
Oh.
Yeah. These things, you might know them because you've seen the future already or whatever. I don't know.
Maybe.
Every time you want to do Blue Wobbly shenanigans.
These are informational things that the other folks have learned. However, it doesn't seem like there's any way out here.
Well, that's good. That means we can sit here, have a long rest.
Unless the portal opens up again behind us.
That's fine.
Can we at least go back to that room with all the beds again? I prefer to sleep in a bed.
Maybe the one where Onbar was, and just try and get a.
Yeah. My vote is for go back to the on-bar room and get a long rest in.
There also seems to be we found more than one shortcut areas, so maybe there's another one.
Or secret doors, yeah.
Yeah, well, we didn't find one when we were searching this room, and none of those rugs happen to be flying carpets or smothering rugs, so we're kind of stuck.
Definitely not.
I guess we should head back to... Well, there's a room right here, right next to us.
Where we found Onbar.
We'll have to do a good look for hidden doors.
Okay.
Well, as a wizard, I have an
What is everyone's
amazing
passive perception? Remind me.
spatial perception.
15.
12.
12.
14.
Okay. So yeah, none of you would easily notice secret doors, so you're gonna have to actively search for them. I know there is a party member that is quite perceptive, but she is not here. She's taken another jaunt to the Feywild.
Well, if you mentioned it, I think I would have a look around. Well, let's look.
I do have a pretty good
perhaps
perception.
it would be over here, and I'd check around the top.
My perception is +4, so I'm pretty perceptive, just not really intelligent.
Thalia would say, my tower had a secret door that I didn't know about, and I mean the bottom was blocked, so I couldn't get out. But when I found it, oh my goodness, that made going up into that tower again. Not that I want to, but it's so much easier.
So with those comments, I think Xanath would look around the general top area of the map, investigate that area, looking for secret doors.
Sure.
I will also look for doors.
Yeah, make a investigation or survival checks if you're trained in survival.
Do we want to rest first before we start looking for and maybe opening?
There's no guarantees we're going to open the doors. We just want to find them.
I did not find nothing.
I'm not going to just open the door randomly.
Oh.
If I
I
press X to doubt.
Believe that.
Oh. Investigation. Oh. 13 for Thalia.
My survival was only 13.
18 survival.
Oh, that's better.
Okay, well there you go. As you're searching around, you notice that this long hall out in front of the worshiping area, it seems to have a lot of more dirt and mud in it than most of the other areas. It sort of reminds you of like an entry hall, which makes you suspicious. You find yourself following that mud to the northwestern corner of the room.
I'll call.
You find a secret latch, which triggers a secret door.
Secret
Guys, I found the door.
Secret tunnel. Through the mountain.
Yay!
Secret tunnel. Yeah.
We were supposed to open the door.
Blather's like, oh, excellent. And then Blather's like, no. Absolutely not. Not excellent in the
The
slightest.
doorway opens and you can see a stone stairway that seems to rise upwards. And you can hear the wind blowing, the sea wind blowing from the stairwell above.
It seems to be an exit.
But we might run into the others standing up there waiting for us.
I agree. Or, sorry,
Yeah. We need to have a sleep.
it's a secret door, so it's not as prominent to be used. I recommend we rest before we go any further.
Yeah, I'll close the wall door up again, and we'll
Okay.
fortify our lodging for this.
Yeah,
night.
so that room, by the way, looked like a natural cave, and like the stairs went down into the cave. So yeah, you guys are able to take a long rest.
On board with
Hey.
this, right?
No one comes and bothers you.
Dun, 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 dun.
Long
Does-
rest button.
And
Does
for
Long
Onbar join
rest.
us, or does Onbar
Oh,
stay in the prayer
rest.
room like, this is nice?
Onbar stays with you guys. He's
Okay.
like, "You guys think we should stay here? Okay, let's go."
Absolutely.
I just didn't move him.
I suggest we push all the beds together, and I spend 10 minutes casting Liamon's tiny hut. Welcome to having a wizard.
Yes.
Excellent.
Oh.
Yes.
This is pretty cool.
No, honestly, I feel like if you started suggesting just pushing all the beds together, Tillicent would have like already been on board without hearing the Lumen tiny hut.
Yeah.
And just like yes, Bedford, awesome.
Nice.
It will defend us.
Yeah, so you guys are able to get a rest, no problem.
And the outside of the Liamon tiny hut is a mirror surface just to freak people out when they come in.
Nice.
Nice.
Wicked.
All
All
right.
right. Full heal. Let's
Yay!
go.
Hooray!
And at this point, you guys find your way up the stairs and into a sea cave, which brings you out to the shores of the ocean near Badger Point.
But where's the A cave and the B cave?
oh no, I
I
can't get through the door. It won't let me through the door.
Oh,
There we go.
it's because I actually have a blocker there. So
We'll have Auckland first, then every one of us behind him just shoving.
Where it's like breathe in or breathe out. Breathe out.
Alan comes along.
Use telekinetic shove to push you through.
If all else fails, poof!
Guys, we all survived.
Yeah. It was a little
We
dicey
did.
there at a few points, but we all survived.
Tillison's like yes,
go.
even Onbar. I mean, yes.
Well, we did get one gnome friend out.
I think Xanath looks at Auckland and go, yes, we all survived this time.
So as you guys rise out of the cave, you find yourself on the seashore nearby Badger Point. And I'm just going to transfer you all there to be at that place right now. Indeed.
Wayne's World. John, excellent.
There we go.
You come out to the west of Badger Point and find your way along the seashore. And you see the village is on high alert. In fact, you see soldiers moving all about, and led by high clerics throughout the village as you approach. And
Do we
no one
see
seems
anyone
to
selling
notice you yet.
seashells by the seashore?
I think Onbar should lead the way, guys.
I full-heartedly agree.
That's a good idea.
Don't you worry, friends. I'll tell them
this
I'll tell them the
far
whole
and
story.
Onbar dies.
No trouble. I will tell them the whole story.
Yeah, Onbar just walks up to a random guard's like, I have answered. Traitor! Boom! And Onbar just perishes.
Yeah, really.
Are these regular people that are supposed to be here the guys who look like rams? Or are they actually sheep?
Those are badgers.
Oh, they're actually badgers here.
Are they rams or sheeps? Neither.
Oh yeah. So a lot of the badgers are being ridden by gnomes. They use badger mounts.
Ah.
Oh, that rules.
Yeah. So, and yes, as you approach the village, if you approach openly, you are accosted by guards, and immediately they demand to know where you've been and where the king is. And Onbar tries to explain, but they're like, "No, enough of this. We're taking you to the High Vizier right away." And they march you off to the High Vizier, assuming you're willing to go.
I mean, don't you want us to go like try and save your Badger King, or do you want to waste our time?
Yeah, they're Onbar's like, it's probably better if we just go along with them.
Okay, they want to waste our time. Okay.
That's not passive aggressive at
Yeah,
all.
they definitely don't want to waste your time.
Viziers are always really stand-up guys, so I don't think you should worry so much.
Yeah, every
never
vizier
been-
I've ever heard of has been like a really chill dude.
So sure enough, you're hauled before Hans and Flans, and he says, "Now you went missing a few days ago with the king, and now you return with no king and no mantle of mists. Explain yourselves." And Onbar tells the whole story as best he can.
I show holographic aid with minor illusion to aid Onbar in his storytelling.
Sure enough, Hans and Flans, he believes you. This is a troubling development indeed. And this is why we banned magic those years ago.
Not a good that, did you?
I'm sorry, what?
Auckland's a little offended by that. He's like, a lot of good that, did you?
I did quite good. We got rid of Joros' foolish twin brother.
And you've lost your king and you don't know how to
we
find
thought
him.
him dead.
You've lost your king and you don't know how to find him.
Well, you lost him. You're the one that took him out.
We took him. You lost
We
him.
told you not to speak with him.
He sounded really lonely.
The king doesn't know what's best for him.
Neither
And
do
we
you.
know what's best for the king.
You do not know what's best
And
for
you
that
have
man.
caused nothing but trouble here. So much for Andrea's adventurers. You're just a bunch of Andrea's idiots.
I mean, do you want us to
I've already
go,
sent
like-
letters to the high priestess Andrea, and she is none too pleased. At least that's what she told me.
Can I get an insight check on that?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. So I think for what he said, she's probably not pleased because you caused problems. You did cause some problems here. You didn't do your mission.
We're trying, but
But
they
it's
won't let
probably
us.
not like-
Hi.
It's probably not as big of a deal to Andrea's Adventurers, the organization, as it is to these guys. That's what you guys know. You're like, yeah, right, whatever.
It's a 1 out of 5 Yelp review though.
That's
so-
right, exactly.
Yeah.
I think this mission's still a work in progress here.
Clearly,
So
we certainly
why
wouldn't be
are-
paying you anything yet.
I mean, did you know that Aletho was here causing some mischief?
Of course not. How could I?
Now you do.
We've brought to
Well,
light.
That's a fair point, I suppose.
We've brought to light that you have underneath your very town a menagerie of oddity creatures and worshippers of evil.
We had known about the
Yes.
temple. We have known about the temple of Jubliex for some time.
Did you
have
guys
to
know about the
usually-
murder dungeon?
You do not understand the complicated workings of society, such as the Badger Kingdom. If we were to stamp out such evil with an iron fist, we would surely see it rear its head and attack us. No, it is understood that certain people follow the path of foolishness.
So
It is
you're
just not
roughly-
supposed to be within the village.
Yeah, but like you let them have like a social club or something. You don't let them have a whole murder dungeon.
We didn't know that Aletho had turned it into a murder dungeon.
Perhaps
When
now
did
that
you
it's
have
That
to-
seems
social
like an
club.
oversight on your part, honestly.
Zenith,
That
what were
feels
you
like
gonna say?
your jurisdiction to know about that.
I was going to suggest that as they know of it now and where a easy to access door is, and it is mostly cleared out of evil dungeony things, they should go secure the area and perhaps store their wine there.
Stay
Yes,
out
they're
of the
definitely going to go and secure the area at this point. They probably already sent troops over
stay out
there
of the portal.
Yeah.
and such. And now, since you've lost our king and the Mantle of Mists, what are you going to do about it?
To clarify, you lost your king first.
No. No, they didn't.
I have
You guys
nothing else.
totally took
I
the
just
king.
I just wanted to shift blame a little. That's all.
You guys totally took
No,
the king.
I
He's
believe
like, no.
I believe when we had
That's
the
not
king,
what happened.
we had the king out of the city. They lost him because we had him.
Oh,
So they actually lost him first.
Blathers remembers that now. Sorry, Blathers knew that. Torsten's stupid. He didn't. Blathers didn't say that.
We have a lead. All is not lost.
Explain yourself.
We've seen tracks that lead us back to Tevi Bog or Tevi? Yeah.
Temmie Bog.
Temmie Bog.
A name given us to us by one of our viewers.
Yes. We've seen tracks, we've seen dirt like that. We saw even more dirt stemming back to that particular bog down near the portal. We think that's the next place that we should go look to try and get back the king and the mantle and figure out what's going on.
There was an academy of sorcery out there in Temmie Bog at one point. They were dealing with foul magics.
Auckland's ears perk up when he hears Temple of Sorcery. Ooh.
Well, if Aletho is a nasty magic user, as we've seen him to be,
He
I'm
would have
not
gone
surprised.
there, indeed. To perhaps that is where it would be. And we have no records of this, as they were destroyed because of the outlawing of sorcerous magic within our kingdom.
Even
That actually really irritates Xanath. He gets like, what? You destroyed like books and stuff? He's not happy with that.
I
He
think it
kind of
also
steps back.
yeah,
It totally did.
I think also it irk Azure a little bit in that even though, you know, your history might you might not agree with it anymore, why are you destroying that history?
We didn't want more people to go there and learn of this foul illusionary magic. They must follow the way of the Badger King, you see.
I think I need
We're
to
following the way of the Badger King. That's where we're trying to go right now.
No. Oh, I'm sorry. Backstory. This whole town or city.
I know.
is
I
a-
mean,
Oh, okay. Your characters. Okay. Sorry.
no. I'm just saying that we're following the Badger King right now. So if you just let us go.
No, you don't understand. That's not. But yes, okay, yeah, sure. You're welcome to go. We need you to find them.
Do you happen to have a map of the area or anything else that you could provide useful? Perhaps another canoe?
He doesn't. He actually doesn't have any maps of the area. We have no maps of the area. No.
Mm.
But a canoe, I suppose we can. Another canoe. We can get you on your way and trying to rescue the king. That would be good. Yes, I suppose.
Awesome. Would we just inquire at the
port? Yes.
at the port?
The harbor master. I believe you met him already.
Mhm.
I think I gave you a name for him. His name is, in fact, he's
Somewhere
on the map.
in
He's
here.
where is he?
Who's faster?
I don't know. I thought I wrote it down, but it didn't, apparently. Or I did, and I moved that token, and I don't know where it is now. Long pause. The harbor master will give you the boat you need, though.
I think
Oh,
Xanath would ask if they have any evidence or civil forfeiture of magical items and foul magics that they want us to get rid of, and because we also do that service.
Definitely not.
It's Jeff, the harbor master.
They do provide you, however, with a potion of healing each,
Ooh,
Ooh.
nice.
Ooh, yes.
and a scroll of protection from evil and good. A single one. This is all we can spare, you see.
It's much appreciated.
Yeah, you all guys all happen to know that they have quite the riches and valuables here, and you figure they could probably spare much more, but
I'm going to try and
it is
persuade
what
him,
it is.
convince him that what the services we've provided thus far have been costly, and we've been hampered by their own doings of restrictions of magic. So I think they should be encouraged to provide us with a few more. I'm just going to roll it.
No, I like it though.
What scroll is it? Protection from evil?
Good and
Action
evil.
from
yeah.
evil and good.
So a whopping 7 for my persuasion with a +5.
Yeah, no, it doesn't work. He strikes back with you bring and have assigned others on your contract. Some of your party members have abandoned you, and you've made the situation worse by involving our political leader, and then losing him to a kidnapping.
Unfortunately, the
You're lucky we pay a fee at all.
the new party members have been more of a fun happenstance and some side effects of some time-based magic.
And yes, of course, this is a sorcerer, yes? You come in our midst with, and you bring and violate our very laws with this one's presence. Are you a chronomancer? Chronomancer's a wizard, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know who he's talking about, so I just kind of look around. Like,
Yeah,
what?
he's pointing at you.
Yeah, I kind of look at him because I'm the sorcerer, and I'm like, did he just miss? Is he looking at the wrong person, or is he accusing him of being a
He
sorcerer?
doesn't even see you as a sorcerer. He just sees you as like an aberration of nature. You're just not even supposed to be here at all.
I think I just look at him and go, I don't think you really know what you're talking about, so perhaps we'll just get to it.
I don't know what I'm talking about. How dare you? And he starts going off. I'm not going to roleplay that.
I
At
think
this
when
point, you feel like it's probably better for you to head off and search for this lost temple of sorcery within Temi Bog.
I will say, like right before we go, like right as we're like leaving, I guess out the door, Thalia does like turn back and like says to him like in Gnomish, there is nothing more sad and foolish than a leader that restricts knowledge from their people. I know I can't convince you otherwise, but know that you have my pity, and so do the people underneath you. And then leaves.
We have the power of the gods. It is all we need. And he sort of like sniffs at you.
Then why are we here?
Thalia looks over to Blather and she's like, I don't really like understand because I don't really know a lot of like angry things. My hands feel like tingly, like one of my fingers feels like it should go up, but I'm not sure which one.
You are here because the power of our gods gave us the finances to hire you.
So
now go.
Your gods provided you with magic. We are magic.
Divine magic.
They
From the
provide.
divinities.
You said it yourself. They provided you with us. I am magic. I am arcane.
I am magic.
I am magic.
I am magic man. Na, 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 na.
And he gives you the big old slam of the gnomish door.
Hold on, wasn't he outside?
Yeah, he was outside.
How did he
He
slam
went
it?
to the closest door and said, "I'm done."
He runs
Wham!
over to the closest door.
What are you doing in my house? Dramatic.
Turns
impact.
heel,
Wham!
walks in.
Totally. Like a little baby. The High Vizier Hansenflans runs off,
Yeah.
unwilling to listen to your clearly reasonable and intelligent views.
Clearly.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think,
And with that, my friends, we find ourselves at the end of our session. We're going to check in with all of the players. And we'll start first with Christoph. Welcome, Christoph, again for joining us.
Hi.
for
Just show
our,
up.
as our guest this session.
Blair kills you with a spell. It's great.
Just like old times, right?
I don't promise it on
I
every
don't
session,
remember.
but you know.
Don't worry, I'll remember.
Just gotta keep us on our toes.
And yes, you're obviously welcome to guest in again anytime. And
Awesome.
As the timey wimey waves blink you out of existence, what does Xanath leave us with their parting words?
I think there is a note left for Tillicent, which has a particular date in like weird math on it that you should open it right then, and it will give you the answer you need to know.
Nice.
And that's all that's left behind.
Yep.
Yes.
That's legit. Yeah.
Anyways,
Rules.
my name is Christoph. I'm in a game called Free Spacer. You can find all about it at freespacer.com.
All right, next, jumping over to Drew. Drew, thanks for joining us again. And how's Tillicent doing? Now that they've received their magical letter.
Tillicent's loving her magical letter, and like Tillicent's over the moon anytime she makes a new friend. And of course, I'm over the moon, like join the campaign. Again, everybody, I'm Drew. You can check me out on the Aiden Sedan podcast. Just looking us up on anywhere podcasts hang out at. And I would actually like to take a small shout out again to Free Spacer. My wife actually played in a little testing for Free Spacer, and she said it was like super fun. So if you guys are looking at stuff, check that out.
Yeah, like me some sci-fi. I should check that out too. Yes, cool. All right, so next, let's go to Torsten. Torsten, how's the Wingless Valkyrie doing tonight?
Doing better than Blathers was.
Yeah.
But doing good now. Blathers is doing fine now. Yeah, I'm doing great. Excited to see where this continues going.
We're not able to get the foul wizard Letho yet. We'll have to track him down.
Yep.
Yeah, cool. All right, next we have Ayla. I'm just jumping all around here tonight.
Oh, sorry. I think Azure's doing okay. She's definitely like been pushed to her limits a little bit more than she's normally comfortable about, and needs to like have some time just centering herself and trying to get away from going into rages every battle. Maybe practicing with her trident a little bit more, because that's not landing too often either.
Thinking about pulling these Andrea's adventures together into a strategic whole rather than letting them run off everywhere. Maybe tying a 30-foot rope to Auckland and standing firm against his movement.
It's pretty big.
He walked right into a gelatinous cube already.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah. Wait, what?
Yeah, there was that as well.
That only happened
Oh my
once.
God.
That was only once. Come on.
For most people, it only happens once, but in a bad way.
It was only one time. One time is all it took.
Auckland just has a different outlook on those kind of events. They're learning experiences.
But yeah, otherwise not too bad. Definitely got happy they got another boat, which means Blathers doesn't have to fly the entire time this time.
Yeah, no doubt.
But,
Awesome. Yeah, cool. So yeah, we'll I guess we'll hop over to Andrea next.
Yeah, Tala's feeling relieved. She doesn't like to be trapped places, and she definitely felt trapped in this place she didn't know anything about. So she's feeling very relieved that we are out of there. And
You guys might find your way to Bridal Hippocampus to have some drinks and make some sushi.
Yeah, so she's feeling good.
Thanks. And last but not least, Auckland, Blair.
Auckland certainly feels better.
Man of
after
the
that,
hour.
That
the man that seems to drag us into so much trouble.
He doesn't drag you. You guys just follow him. He just goes there and you follow him willingly into the trouble. It's kind of not his fault.
I think you following us was the trouble this year.
Yeah, so he's doing pretty good, feeling much better after that long rest, and I'd say he feels bad about the fireball, but he really doesn't because the math works. So that's kind of the disadvantage of having chaotic neutral Blair in your party. So.
Rad. And yeah, last but not least, I am Matthew the Five, and I am the DM here for Wanderers of the West Coast, and I've had a great time running LFO's menagerie for you guys. Next, we will be heading into the mists of Temi Bog to find the Sorcerer's Tower. And yeah, I'll throw it to you guys, and you guys can close her out.
Awesome. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in tonight. Thank you to Christoph for being our guest tonight and joining us.
On short notice.
Oh, yeah, on very short notice.
We need a guest. Oh, you. Yeah.
That might have been this afternoon.
Yeah.
We hope to see you all in 2 weeks on the 21st of November. So thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in a couple weeks, everybody.
Follow us, subscribe. We appreciate it.
Yep.
Thank you. Oh, I guess I got to hit the end button. That's my job.
Oh, and also thank you for the Raiders.
Oh,
yes.
yes. Oh, yes, as well, Raiders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Thanks,
they didn't
guys.
bring us a Lost Ark, but that's okay.
Here's with some good men.
Terrible.
Okay, thanks, everybody.